because they paid for it. But they're like, no, but we live for your lives. We love your lives, but they're just but they're just upset because they paid for this.
No drama's good drama, I feel, for the most part. I feel like...
Oh, really? Then you don't have a show.
Her name is Trish, she's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink, hot topic queen, and says what everybody thinks. She's just Trish.
Welcome to episode 127 of the Just Trish Hunger Games. I, of course, am Effie Trinket, joined by always my fabulous co-host,
Caesar Flickerman.
Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth. Now, Caesar, who are you excited to see tonight?
Well, we have so many great contestants, and I don't know. I mean, I'm mainly interested in seeing myself on the monitors, but we also have some people here that are going to fight for their lives.
Tributes, not contestants. They did not choose to be here.
They did not. They're going to fight for their lives, and we hope you're hungry.
Let's bring them out. Today, we have our very own Victor Royale, Katniss Everdeen, competing for the fourth time ever. Looking very Katniss in your braid. A role he's been preparing for his entire life.
Very true.
Yes.
And I'm finally living out the fantasy.
You have the full braid today. Oscar's been being... Wait, before we get into it. Sorry. Oh, Katniss. We can only keep up the shtick for so long. It can only be this. Okay, before we get into you guys, patreon.com/justtrish. This is the headshot of the month. We have our alphabet for the Halloween commemorative. You can go to patreon.com/justtrish. We also do an extended podcast for an hour every Wednesday and a bonus video on Saturday. And we have the whole Just Trish crew here today. Wave, yay! It's actually a production. Like, it started off as Just Trish, but now it's literally... We have like 7 people on the crew. Yeah. It's pretty impressive. So shout out to patreon.com/justtrish. Thank you for the billboard. We love you. And also, exciting news. I'm adding 2 more shows to TRISH'S. I love having an audience. It's so fun. Yes, December 5th I'll be in San Diego, and December 10th I'm going to be in New York City at the Beacon Theater. And if you want to get tickets, the Thousand Oaks show sold out within a few hours. If you guys want to get tickets, they go on sale today, right now, when you're watching. And we're really going big with this one, so fingers crossed y'all want to see me more. I feel if you're traveling to Thousand Oaks, I mean, maybe want to travel to New York and San Diego too. I'm very excited. I feel like since the show is already put together and everything, that might as well tour it around. So we have 3 cities. There's no more cities being added in December. This is only 3 shows. So tickets are on sale right now if you want to get into the Christmas spirit, because it's Halloween today, but TRISH'S is just around the corner. So yes, see you guys there at San Diego and New York City and Thousand Oaks. Oscar, hello. Oscar's guessing. It's so crazy to see you here.
It's crazy to be in the big pink chair.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be as skinny as possible in here.
The wide angle. Yes,
the wide angle. I gasped when I realized I was in here. Yeah.
Welcome to the horror that is the wide angle.
This is the Hunger Games. This is the Hunger Games right here.
You look really good. You look great, actually. I love the braid. I love the whole look.
Yeah, shout out to Kalli. Kalli came through and braided the hair last minute. I was very impressed.
It's crazy. You look so good because you've done Katniss before, which we should insert a clip, Jimmy. Jimmy's right here.
Send me the stuff.
Yes. Have you seen him do Katniss?
No. It's YouTube.
It's fierce.
Ish.
Wow, it looks so good. No, you look great. How do you feel as Katniss?
I feel really good. I do. I mean, her outfit in it it's a little rough just because it is just a wetsuit, which is kind of my biggest fear. But
you look great.
I have a couple layers of Spanx and I'm sucking it in. Yeah.
I think you guys all looked amazing. I could never, but I love it so much. It looks really, really good.
It almost gives dolphin trainer vibes a little bit, but before it was problematic. But yes. I did kind of feel like a little dolphin trainer a little bit.
I really like it. I really like this whole thing. And you without glasses, you look so different. You were so fierce. We just did a photo shoot in my garage, and you gave so much face.
It literally is a role I was born to play.
Yes.
I am the #1 Hunger Games stan. Since I read the first book before Jennifer Lawrence was even cast, I saw saw myself as Katniss, I think. But Jennifer Lawrence is a good, lovely alternate. If it could have been me. I'm glad it was J-Law.
Yes, she did good. Do you know all the? We were talking about in Glam because there was a stan in Glam. His name's Louis. Shout out Louis. He's a Hunger Games stan. He knew like all the districts. Like Callie's outfit is like bark. Do you know like all their things?
I haven't read it or seen it in a while, but I know 12 is coal.
Are you District 12?
Yes.
Okay. So you're a coal miner.
Yes,
I love it.
Yes. My dad died. In the coal mines.
It's a lot of pressure today.
He did.
Yeah, in real life, in the movie.
In the coal mines,
yeah. Katniss, Dad.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of go in between character and real
I know.
life. Yeah, as you
me
know.
too. It's hard. I know. Even doing the opening in an accent, I'm like, I don't know if this is it. I also didn't know, like, people get mad when people dress up as like, Marie Antoinette or something. I don't know if it's like insensitive to be the Capitol right now. Like, I didn't know. This is just a costume. I didn't even know about it. I was like, oh my God, wait, is this? I don't know. I wanted something pink, and we've been talking about it for a long time, so it seems fitting, but it's good. I think it's universally loved, the Hunger Games.
Yeah, especially Catching Fire, which is our theme today. Yeah.
And we're all in Catching Fire, which is actually pretty slay. But we'll get all to that. I don't have to ask you. I was going to ask everyone if they know what their character is, but obviously, obviously you know Katniss. Yeah. So I also asked everyone to prepare one hot topic and a Halloween memory today, which I thought would be really fun. And I came up with no hot topics because you had no cards. So I'm very excited to have everyone just come through and tell me their hot topics. And most of them are surprises. I actually don't know like anyone's hot topics. So do you want to talk about your favorite Halloween memory or a hot topic first?
Sure, I'll do like a Halloween memory first. Yeah, I remember we had like parades in elementary school, and the one time I actually won, I was the Hamburglar, and it was like a last minute costume. I remember being so insecure about it. I was like, Hamburglar, no one's gonna get this, like no one's gonna care. It looks just like a criminal, like an everyday kind of thief. But I won the Halloween parade as the Hamburglar.
Did you have hamburgers?
No, that's the kind of the guy. It really was just like a shake and go Party City moment, and I put so much pressure because I'm very competitive, even as a little boy, and I really wanted to win.
Wow.
And I did not believe in the Hamburglar costume, but you know what? I think that's a good metaphor for life. When you least expect it,
You always are winning, because didn't you win your talent show too?
No!
It's a clip of him dancing on his talent show. Oscar danced. He did a singing, dancing.
I know what you're talking. Oh yes, that was in high school. It was like a beauty pageant kind of thing. It was like Mr. Name of the school, and the front runner did get disqualified because he had a party where a pew pew was there. So the teachers found out and disqualified him. So I think I kind of won by default because he got disqualified, but I'll take it. A win is a win.
So you won.
I did win that. Yeah, that was my senior year of high school.
You
okay,
win
the two
everything.
things.
That's more than I won. That's pretty impressive. So you're just a winner. You are a true Katniss.
Oh, T. Yeah,
always winning.
She won the 2 Hunger Games. Oh, I guess the second one was kind of by default as well. So
Spoiler
that kind of makes
alert.
sense. Yeah, if you haven't seen.
By default, that was literally you.
Yeah, that was very me. Yeah, I am very Katniss coded.
Very Katniss coded. All right, so it's so funny. I'm so like not prepared with it. Like guest Oscar. I'm so used to just like you there. I don't know. Okay.
I know, same. And I can't see anything because I don't have my glasses on, but I'm kind of just vibing, you know.
You look really cool. You do look really cool. That's all that matters.
Well, my hot topic is kind of tea, so I was nervous coming into it because it's like, if I get clocked in like, this like kind of braid moment and like in my Hunger Games.
It's kind of fun though.
It is, because it's almost like I was in character, so if anyone gets upset, I was playing a role.
Yeah, like I couldn't even see. I didn't have my glasses on. It's fine.
I'm just cosplaying, it's not for real.
Yeah. Wait, is it serious tea?
No,
is it like an end of the episode usually kind of tea?
No, I think it's just like scandalous. I don't think it's like that serious.
Oh, okay, just scandalous. Okay. I don't even know what the thumbnail will be. Do you have any idea, title and thumbnail for this?
Probably this one. I'm like, it's kind of drama. It's kind of clicky, but
okay, not all of us. I thought we were all gonna be in the thumbnail, but too much.
Can be. I mean, that actually might be a lot. Yeah,
7 people.
Even like in the earlier days, I remember I'd put a lot of people. I remember I put like Bridget Mendler was in NASA, I think, and everyone's like, Oscar, there's a lot going on in this thumbnail.
Too many. Okay, well,
but
whatever
we'll see.
It is. Okay.
Yeah.
You think this one could be? This should be a contest. Whose hot topic makes the thumbnail?
OT, yeah. Well, we can also do the thumbnail test. Like it's very Mr. Beast coded. He does like 10 thumbnail versions. And that'll be a contest like who actually gets click through.
Ooh, okay. Who gets the click through one? We have another contest, which we're going to announce at the beginning of the show when Moses is up here, but we'll announce it now for you guys. What now?
No, when I come up.
Oh, but I thought we each had I thought they were each. Oh, after? Okay. Never mind.
Okay.
We'll save it. It's a surprise if everyone's still here. Actually, and there's a Mr. Beast twist involved, so and it involves cash, so everyone stay tuned for that. Okay. Yes, it's gonna be very fun. So, okay, what's the salacious hot topic? There wasn't much happening, actually. I didn't think there was much.
Let's get into that actually first.
You think?
You cannot like every time you start an episode, there's not much going on. We have no hot topics today. You can't undersell it at the top. We gotta say, you guys, we have a riveting program for you today.
Yes,
So many good stories, a lot of scandalous tea is gonna be spilled. You know, you gotta hype it up more.
Okay, everyone here is spilling the tea. There's literally so many hot topics.
It's like Rosanna
burning.
with their little like teapot. Like you gotta have that kind of vibe.
Everyone's getting canceled. It's Halloween. It's spooky vibes. It's fun.
Tea.
Nothing serious. We're all in costume
not
today.
personal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not personal. Just Trish. Just Hunger Games. Just who am I? What is this character? Effie?
Effie Trinket.
Oh, okay. I always think of Effie from Dreamgirls, like Jennifer Hudson.
Very different,
Yeah.
I think.
Effie is such a funny name. Okay. All right.
Well, our girls, Brooke and Tana, did have a little collab with Jeffree Star that got the internet ablaze. It kind of shook me too. I was like, what is going on here?
I'm shook too. I'm very shook about it. I was shook about it for a number of reasons, but go on. Yeah.
I'm sure you were. But it was quite interesting. And okay, so if you guys didn't know, Brooke and Tana, I guess they're doing a lot of guests right now, so they're recording a lot of interviews for Canceled, and they had Jeffree Star on, and for some reason, they decided to do a Patreon Live after filming their episode with Jeffree Star, which in and of itself is a production issue. Like, if we're running, hey, you guys, we're going to do a Patreon Live after we shoot Jeffree's interview, and he's just, like, sitting around, it's like, I don't know.
Oh, you think? Oh, and because I don't really know how it went down either. You think in your mind it's like this, like we just finished filming, and then like they're like, oh, just hang around if you want, and we'll do Patreon, or do you think it was more like, oh, we're filming Patreon, come with us?
I think it was that. Yes, I do think he was supposed to be involved in it, but I guess there were a lot of comments on the Patreon. Like Jeffree says that people were being mean to him in the comments on the Patreon canceled live stream, and then Jeffree started his own TikTok live where he was in the same room as they were filming a live Q&A.
Oh my! This is so good. I feel like we're on like Sally Jesse Raphael or Mari. No.
Wendy, what was that?
Right.
So Jeffree decided to go on TikTok live because he hadn't been on live all day, mind you. He had not been on live all day.
He's like, I gotta go.
Yes, he has not talked to his. He hadn't talked to his people all day, you guys. So
Yeah,
he had to
he's
go
like,
on
I gotta-
TikTok live. Yeah. So then it was kind of a battle of the lives because Jeffree is going live on TikTok. And then people who paid the Patreon subscription for Canceled to see Tana and Brooke live were getting upset because they're like, okay, why are we paying a monthly fee for a live stream if we can go to Jeffree's TikTok and do it live?
That's what the comments were saying?
Yes. And then people went to Jeffree's TikTok, like Patreon members, flooded Jeffree's TikTok and being like, we're upset with him, leaving him mean comments on his actual TikTok. Mind you, they're in the same apartment. They're in Brooke's living room.
But they're both on live stream.
Both on live streams,
I love
yes. And it just got kind of a little awkward because you can kind of hear Tana and Brooke being like, well, can you please like turn your TikTok live stream off? Because they paid for it. But they're like, no, but we live for your lives. We love your lives. But they're just but they're just upset because they paid for this. So, and then Jeffree ended up going on, staying on live, but he did go out to Brooke's balcony. But
I would feel awkward to tell Jeffree Star anything. I'd be like, it's fine, just do whatever. You know what I mean? So I think that's
what I'm saying. I think again, not to be shady at all, but I think when you're booking the production day and you know Jeffree Star is booked right before the live stream.
Yeah.
No, like let's rework things a little
I think
bit.
that's gonna be us on Friday. Jeffree's booked before our Patreon on Friday, so it might run into that. Oscar shows up and I'm like, Jeffree's live on TikTok. That's where I was concerned. All of a sudden I was like, oh, okay. So we have Jeffree. I'm kind of glad it happened before. Is it up today, the Jeffree episode?
I actually don't know because they've booked a few interviews.
guests, yeah.
This is the first one they've actually like promoted a lot, I think, right?
Right, because it's like a big deal. And so it was like, oh, okay. Like, and I knew Tana was here Sunday, so I knew she said Jeffree, because she's like, oh, is he coming on Friday? I said, yeah. She's like, oh, he's coming on ours tomorrow. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I saw this happen. I was like, oh, thank God I have some more stuff to talk about for our interview. You know what I mean? There's a lot to cover, but I was like, this is like in addition to now. So that's like really great. Because we're going to cover the same topics, which is fine. You know, we have different interviewing styles, but I just thought it was like, oh man, that's going to be the same topics. And then I was like, we got this one. We can have the aftermath of what went down.
It was interesting. Yeah, it definitely was interesting for sure.
I just saw clips of it. I wish I could have seen the whole thing. That's kind of... So did he shut off the live, or he's like, I'm just going to go live?
He stayed live, yeah. He just went outside, and then he came back in once they were kind of done filming their Patreon, like, live Q&A.
I'd have to think it would be planned, I would think. But I don't know. We could ask for a statement.
Yeah, you might have to get a statement from Jeffree.
Live in person. It's a tough one. That's a tough one. But I think Jeffree they all probably live, because at the end of the day, I feel like it's an awkward situation. But if something like awkward happened here, like thank God, I hope it doesn't. First of all, I really hope it doesn't. But I mean, it's kind of like they got a lot of publicity. Like I heard everyone talking about it.
It was a big headline this week. Yeah.
So I feel like they should go put out the episode now.
Yeah.
Although when Tana was here, she's like, "We'll wait till your episode." But I was like, "Oh, it might be like a week before I put it out." So I don't know. I'm just like, just put it out. I'm sure we asked very different questions, and honestly, we're all kind of like,
yeah. And your experience with Jeffree is very different. You have a lot of other things to talk about as well.
She said they talked about the Vegas trip, and I was like, oh, okay, tea. Yeah. But I have some input on that too.
Yes.
So.
Well, may the odds be ever in your favor on Friday. I'll say that. Yeah. We'll say that.
I know. The comments are scaring me. I was feeling really good. I talked to Jeffree on the phone for like an hour, and I was feeling good because like Jeffree like apologized to me like on the phone again. Like what we said in Hot Topics was true. Is like he's like one of the only people who's ever like actually apologized to me. And like I feel like we always talk about this. Like I'm the one apologizing to everyone. So Jeffree not only apologized to me during the Vegas thing after it happened, but he also apologized on the phone again. And he just like seemed like a very different Jeffree. Now seeing all this, I was like, oh my God, drama. But I'm here for a little drama. Don't worry, everyone. I did see comments saying, oh my God, I'm worried about Trish because she's in her healing and peaceful era. I'm still going to be in my healing peaceful era. You know what I mean? I feel like it's all good. Everything's fine. And I do think energies are so different. I do think Brooke and Tana's energy,
I agree with
love them, but I think very different energy than the Just Trish.
I agree with that.
Setup.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We'll see. And then he was in a little bit of drama with MIKAYLA NOGVEIRA as well.
Oh, yes.
Which... I don't know if I care about MIKAYLA drama anymore, you guys. I really don't know.
Yeah.
It caused a lot of controversy because she promoted a Patrick Ta eyeshadow duo. Again, it's like 2024. Like, do we care about eyeshadow duos anymore? Not me.
No one.
But she promoted. She was very excited. She's like, Patrick, this makes me want to cry. I love it. And then she's like, the next day, she posted a TikTok about a dupe from Elf Cosmetics who she collabs with a lot. She's like, you guys, I don't know why you want to pay $42 for Patrick Ta's when you can get this at Elf. And it's like...
That was wild.
The switch up was crazy.
Is that what Jeffree called her out for?
I think it was more so calling her out for like promoting Elf so hard when she has like worked with them.
Oh, I see.
He called her out for kind of like lying to sell, to do her brand deals and sell a product and stuff, and that her reputation when it comes to like promoting a product is, not the cleanest, I suppose, or not the most honest. But also it's like, I feel like you kind of just know that with her now. Like, again, not to victim shame, but we've seen it. She's not going to change after she did the mascara gate. She got called out. I think she thinks in her head, I think she probably thinks it's like funny or whatever. She kind of just talks in like very hyperbolic. She's very extreme.
Yeah.
This is the best product ever.
Yeah. That's a little JoJo too that you're doing, but I like it. Yeah.
I just think that's who she is, and she's not really going to change. So, like, I don't know. If you want, like, a real honest review, I think go to, like, a smaller beauty TikToker, I think, right?
Oh, he's calling out, because I guess Jeffree's known for being, like, really honest because he never takes brand deals or sponsorships, so I guess that's, like, what he said. Yeah, I need to get to the bottom of this, too, on Friday. I feel like there is questions to be had about us, but I think it's more... questions now, the Jeffree now. It's like, what's the beef with MIKAYLA? Where does it stem from? Where's the deep rootedness come from? Is it just because she's dishonest, or is it something else?
Well, he did clock her for mascara gate, and I guess invited her to Wyoming, or that's where the yaks. Yeah. Invited her to Wyoming, and then she never responded. So maybe it's like that rejection too. And he did clock her Temu Tan is what he called it, and then MIKAYLA kind of responded in a new TikTok. She's like, "Hold on, I know that my Temu Tan isn't gonna match you guys, but."
So she's like in on it, like the joke.
I think
doesn't care.
Yeah, I think she's kind of is unbothered by the commotion. It couldn't be me. I would be very bothered if everyone's like, "You're a liar, you're a sellout." I'd be like,
"Would you be bothered?"
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I would be. I'd be like, I don't know. If I was getting brand deals, I don't know. It's again, audiences are so different. Because I feel like when we have a brand deal on here, people are so excited. Like, oh my god. All of ours are pretty true. We promoted GLP-1s. We had bad credit, debt solutions.
Yes,
like it's
all
very
kind of on brand.
Very on brand.
Yes.
So we take them. But I feel like if we did do something that was like a sellout, people would be like, oh yay, slay. You know what I mean? Like people are happy for you when they see you in Fabletics or whatever you were promoting the other day.
That hat is literally in the makeup room, so
Really?
I literally wear it. Yeah.
You love it.
Yeah, because I've gotten offers to do like toy like brand deals because for some reason this one company is going to literally every homosexual that has an Instagram account.
Does it start with an L?
I don't even remember.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just keep seeing like RuPaul's Drag Race people like posing with like they hold their sex toys like
Really?
this. Yeah, and I'm
You
like,
see
it's just
that?
Jamie. They probably have they reached out to you.
I don't know if I could do B-roll for that. Is it the Alexis Mateo?
Yes. Have they reached out to you?
No, but
That's Jimmy.
my,
You
DMs, my DMs are open. I don't know if I will respond. It's not necessarily my type of content.
Right, really? Oh,
Yeah,
I'll take
see?
anything. That was like my only brand deal I could get for the longest time was shout out Adam and Eve, and I still love them. I still work with them, but like that's the only one I could take. So I'm like, I'm gonna take what I can get. You know what I mean?
I just can't see myself doing it. So
Yeah.
I haven't really. I've gotten like maybe 2 or 3 offers, but they've all been like products that I just wouldn't like. I don't associate myself with, so I just
Wow.
ignore them. Yeah.
In
so
their money deals?
Yeah, those ones are actually
Wow.
big. Yeah, but I just feel weird, like you know, holding like a flashlight or something.
Oh,
I
I
don't know.
see. It's one of those. I was like, what was the product that you didn't want? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess MIKAYLA doesn't do that either. I guess she's not promoting that, which is kind of wild.
I would probably do a mascara or something stupid,
cosmetics?
yeah, or like a blush. I actually have like all e.l.f. Yeah, so I would take an e.l.f. cosmetics.
I like
use them a
cosmetics
lot.
too.
Yeah.
I bought that like dolphin primer that Jennifer Coolidge used at the Super Bowl. Remember those like your
Oh,
green?
yes.
And I never used primer, but I was like putting it on my face. It was all sticky, and I was like, I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I loved it because Jennifer Coolidge used it. So I still use it. I was like, well, I bought it, so I'm going to use it.
So their Super Bowl money,
Yes.
went to good use. And,
Yeah. Honestly, worked on
millions
me.
of dollars. So
Do you think they'll do a campaign like Jeffree, like Star Cosmetics with Tana and Brooke? Like it should be called Canceled. I'm surprised Jeffree hasn't had a canceled palette. Like in
that's
general.
true.
That'd be
Yeah, he should do like a Jeffree X canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you did have that one shade in the conspiracy palette, so you're in the family. You're in the family. Maybe that could be you.
That would be actually kind of iconic. Everything wasn't the one with Shane the follow-up. Wasn't it canceled or no?
Did he have like a canceled shade in there? I don't know.
Oh, in the shade.
Maybe.
I'm so interested to know if he like still talks to Shane. I did ask him a little bit on the phone, and there was like a little bit, but I'm like, oh, I want to know more too.
You have to get that too. I think
so
they
nosy.
collabed kind of recently. I thought maybe last year. I don't remember.
Before his babies, I know
Oh,
that.
before the babies,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'm not a live person. We were talking about this, and I'm like, I can't go. I just don't like. Look, I don't like people knowing where I'm at. I'm always home, but I don't want people to know where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like, it's so weird to be live. I just don't like the comments, even because, like you said, he was getting mean comments. Like, I don't want to read the comments on anyone else's page. Like, I don't know. It just seems risky.
Yeah, I would never be a TikTok live girl either. I mean, it's cool. He got a witch, which was exciting. Tana was like, "Oh, you got a witch." So
What does that mean? Is that like the biggest one you can get?
I think it's like bigger than the galaxy. You know when it makes a big sound effect and it covers the whole screen? I think that's like a good sign.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so-
And Tana was gagged when she looked over and saw Jeffree got a witch. So
Okay.
yeah. So I'm
wonder
guessing
how
that's
much, I wonder
good.
if you would say. I bet he's like Jeffree's like so honest. I want to know like how much he makes. Like I want to know all that because you know some people he's on the top. Like I feel like if you're on the top of the leaderboard, then you're like making money. You know what I mean? I feel like if you're, I don't know. Shout out to everyone. I know everyone does TikTok live here, so shout out to everyone who does it. But I don't know. I never make money doing it. I don't know. And I also am just scared of it. Everything about it scares me. So
I think it looks kind of tiring to me. It's like constant like stimulation
Yeah.
and like talking to people that I couldn't do that every day. So it does seem hard in some ways.
yeah.
It does seem
It
like
seems-
work for
yeah.
some, yes.
Well, especially when they're on for like 8 hours a day. Like Jeffree is on so much. Like I really do see him at all hours of the night, in the morning, and I'm just like, wow, like never sleeping. That is actually crazy.
Especially because he has to be making good money still from Killer Merch and Jeffree Star Cosmetics, so it's not like he, needs it or is desperate for it.
Yeah.
So that is interesting to me.
I guess you can just never make. Some people just can never make enough money. You know what I mean? Like I think if I had 10 million, I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to make any more.
That's what
you
I would
know?
think, too.
But I think maybe some people just can't stop making money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it all over the TikTok, all over, and I just like I couldn't really grasp what was happening. I couldn't really get the full situation. I'm like, is this all like a joke or fun or?
I got like texts and DMs that were like, oh my god, as it was happening, like a breaking news situation. I was like, oh, let me go tune into what's going on.
Oh
And
my gosh, that's so
the
funny.
girls were in a stir over it, which I thought was funny.
Oh. Oh, is that me? Does your face appear?
The cannon.
Look at this guy. Well, guys, that's a wrap on Madness. Thank you. Wow, that's on it today. We have, okay. Thank you, Katniss, for being here. We love you, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
Good damn bye.
Good damn bye, said Joey. Joey Graceffa was supposed to be here, but he had to be in New York. He was down to be Finnick. He's like, I'll come back as Finnick another time. I'm like, okay, well, we're all... This is the Finnick. This is the moment, but... All right, thank you, Katniss. Up next, we have... Okay, woo! Yeah. Next up, we have designer to the tributes and one of the Capitol's favorites, Cinna. Woo! Hi, Zaya.
I can't believe I'm sitting across from you in a chair.
I know.
really crazy.
There's been times when people have not shown up or been late where I'm like, should we just have Isaiah come in?
I totally would have done it.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you are such a good guest because you love to talk.
I worry that I'm not a good guest, though. I love to talk, but I don't really have a lot of tea.
Okay.
I always avoid anything that's like dramatic. I'm just kind of like,
You don't,
and
do
I
you-
just,
yeah.
I don't know. I keep it to myself. I feel like that's like one of the relationships that I like to have with people is they can tell me anything and it will never go anywhere.
You are a rare breed, Isaiah. I don't think anyone else is like, do you keep up on social? This is Isaiah Mays, by the way, everybody. This is Isaiah Mays. He is
Hi.
my photographer. Yay! He is the official Just Trish photographer. And people are always so impressed when you're here. They're always like, wait, you have a photographer come just take photos and then goes? And I was like, yes, we're like high quality here. Isaiah is the photographer for all our guests, Halloween shoots, like whatever we need. He's so great. I've known you since, I guess, 2006.
Yeah. It's
So
it's
18
yeah,
years.
Yeah.
Crazy. We met via MySpace.
Yeah.
So it was, you were on social media.
It was still alive.
Yeah, MySpace was alive and well. You were popping. Can we get into like your background or not really?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Isaiah was married to one of my favorite makeup artists, so obsessed, Alexis Vogel, who
Yeah.
was the creator of the Smoky Eye. She did Pamela Anderson, Carmelita. She used to have those infomercials. You remember? We wanted it so bad, those Alexis Vogel kits. And so I followed her on MySpace, and I would see then post, you get your makeup done by Alexis, and then Isaiah would shoot you, and Isaiah shot Pamela Anderson. So I was just like, I want to work with them so bad. And at the time, obviously, I couldn't afford it. I was 18, but I was just like, I want to work with you so bad. And then I think it was a few years later we finally shot together at 21.
yeah,
but
it
you
was.
are the most. I think you're the most iconic photographer. I always tell people, I'm like, he shot for Pam. You shot for so many people, but
I just like being a good friend to people. And sometimes it means taking pictures and whatever, but it never felt like more than that.
Yeah.
And then I would wake up in the morning and someone would be like, oh, you're in the LA Times. And I'm like, you read the newspaper? I didn't know you read the newspaper. That's really cool.
Yeah.
But it's whoever you're working for. I never really felt like it was me. It was just kind of like, this is a juggernaut, a person. You do this. You're
Interesting, yeah.
everywhere. And so
Yeah.
if I can get you something that you really, really like, it goes everywhere.
No, you're so good. And he's
Yeah.
so flexible. I think we've had times where we've waited 6 hours for a guest, and you'll go to Trader Joe's and just get snacks. You're like, I'm fine. I'll just chill. I was like, are you sure?
At
Like,
the end of the day, it's what I'd rather be doing, sitting around eating snacks. It's like, what could possibly go wrong?
we have so many times where we just sit on the stairs eating like hummus and chips and just
Yeah.
like waiting, and it's a good time. Or that
It
big
is.
popcorn you had for so long lasted like 6 months in our glam room, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
always a good time. And I love Isaiah too, because like if you go to his photography page right now, it's literally you shoot so many curvy models.
Oh, yeah.
Which is what gave me the confidence, because I never did a photo shoot before you. You were like the first person, like photographer, to just like ever do like something like glam. And I was like, oh, I'm fat. He shoots for Pamela Anderson. And then now seeing all your pictures, I was like, oh no, you really excel in the
Yeah.
voluptuous.
Honestly, I kind of have you to thank for that.
Really?
Because I mean, honestly, curves have been gorgeous to me my entire life. I mean, it's like humans are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
There's people who just make your jaw drop. It's involuntary. You're just like, oh my gosh. I remember when Ashley Graham did that whole ad for Cacique that got banned and completely launched that whole. It was during American Idol.
Oh.
And they did this ad, Lane Bryant's lingerie line. And it immediately got banned because it was showing too much skin. It was too sexy. It was too what. And then they went, more than Victoria's Secret. What are you saying? And
Oh
they're like,
my
oh my
gosh.
God, no, that's not what we meant. And it was immediately back.
Just because she had more skin than someone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
they
God.
felt it was sexy or too hot or something.
Oh,
And so,
interesting.
I mean, which is kind of cool because it's involuntary. You're just like, oh, that's too much. It's
Yeah.
kind of like too much what? And it just, I guess what I was getting around to is you changed, I think, how people saw what I shoot, because I was shooting Pamela Anderson. I
Mm-hmm.
was shooting everyone who wanted to look like Pamela Anderson, right? And then I shot you, and they're like, "Oh, you do this too?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? Of course I do. What do you?" But it took someone who everyone was looking at.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I always just thought that's like what you did. When I look at your page, I'm like, oh, you're always shooting like really voluptuous like women and
Yeah.
stuff, and I thought that's what you did.
I think
That's so cool.
it took someone knowing that you can do a good job. It was like when I got pulled into a room to shoot Pamela Anderson. Wasn't my idea. It was Alexa's idea.
Wow.
And when people see that someone they admire trusts you, then they're like, oh yeah, we need to do this.
Interesting.
And when they saw that you trusted me to do your pictures, I think that totally shifted everything. And they're like, oh, Isaiah does this. And it's like, Isaiah does everything. But you only think I do the stuff you notice.
Oh my
Which was
gosh.
you and Pam. So it's like, yeah.
That's like the biggest honor.
cool.
I had no idea. That was cool. That was very cool because, yeah, I didn't know either. And it was just, you always made me feel like the sexiest. Like we've shot together now for like literally like 15 years. And
Yeah.
it's still my favorite. I'm
Yeah.
always like, Isaiah's the best. And you're quick and you're very good. Even back in the day when I'd be a little like temperamental, you're always just chill.
You know, I would take the whole day, though. I think that's why we shoot quick, is because you do this all the time and you're totally happy
Oh,
to be
yeah,
done.
yeah. I'm always
Yeah.
like, me and Pam have that in common.
Yeah.
You said she's like a 5-minute person.
Fast.
Yeah.
I had to buy a second flash because the first one would overheat while we were shooting. She would
Really?
get every shot perfectly. Yeah, one take, she's got it. And I
She
was,
is,
yeah, out of time.
she's fierce. I love her so much. Oh my gosh, amazing. And you are very just chill. What is your sign?
Virgo.
Oh, that's
Very
right.
Virgo.
Your birthday just happened?
Yeah, August 28th.
Oh, happy belated birthday. So do you know who you are today?
I'm Cinna.
So have you seen Hunger Games? You know it?
Yeah.
Okay, we were talking about you on our Jurassic Park episode because you're kind of like a cinephile.
I love
Yeah,
movies. I'll
you
talk about
do.
movies all day. Yeah, don't get me started.
He quoted every single line from Jurassic Park, knew every single thing, which is another thing to know about Isaiah. I feel like you look very like cool and like what, but you're kind of like a nerd. You're
Such
actually a big nerd.
I'm way more of a nerd. If
Yeah.
I just try to keep my face straight here and just like look cool, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna geek out so hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's what's so cool. Because like about you, you always will say stuff about like I don't know, comic book superhero something that I'm like I don't know what you're talking about, but you could like go on for like hours
Yeah.
about it. You're like,
Yeah.
let me just keep talking
Yeah,
about
I'll
this.
never shut up.
No, I love it though. I love that about you, and I love what's the nerdiest thing about you.
Nerdiest thing about me? I grew up playing video games with my brothers, and we had to build our own computers to do it. And that
What does that mean? How do you build like a computer?
Okay, well, they were really slow when I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
And to play a computer game, you had to have a certain amount of memory, which means you had to unload other things that the computer was running. So we had to turn off the mouse. We had to turn off little programs that it wanted to run to help the computer run.
Yeah.
And then we'd finally be able to fly a jet plane. And it was so cool.
Oh my
And that was like
gosh.
that was homework for us.
Wow.
So yeah, it was really cool.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And how did you learn how to do it? Just
My dad worked for Hewlett Packard and IBM, and so that was just
me.
it was normal to us. I had no idea that wasn't normal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So
when
you're
I
actually
was-
like a super genius.
I'm a nerd.
Nerd.
Oh,
You are smart
I'm a
too.
genius.
You're
Yeah.
so smart and creative and all of that. You're one of 8 kids?
One of 10.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
So there's 10 kids, then the adults made 12. So there's a family of 12.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're the second oldest?
Second oldest.
Oh
Yeah,
my
parent number
gosh.
4. So
How
it
was
was a lot of
that?
fun. It was really cool.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was really cool. It was difficult in ways. I always wanted my own room. Never had it.
Yeah, how would you have your own room?
Yeah, exactly. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
But it was never boring, and we didn't always get along. But at the end of the day, I think that taught me that you don't have to get along with people right away. Play the long game.
Yeah.
Let them be themselves. Let it all come together in the end. And it's just eventually you kind of do. So yeah, it
What,
was
with
cool.
your siblings too?
Yeah,
Is that what
that's
you're talking about?
exactly. Yeah.
Because you had said once, because I was like, we were talking about kids, and I was like, oh my gosh, like 2's a lot, but like you're like the older ones end up starting to take care of the little ones.
Yeah, 2 is
Like,
harder,
yeah.
I think, than 5.
'Cause
3 is
5
impossible. And then
Really?
I think it slowly starts to get easier.
So if you're gonna do a lot of kids, you might as well just go 4, 5, 6.
Might as well do it. Well, it's like temperature. When it's 110 degrees outside, it's hot. And then like, oh, now it's 115. And you're like, what is the difference? I can't feel it. It's just hot. Once you have 5 kids, 6 is just kids.
Yeah.
You kind of, I think you literally lose count. You don't have it's like more, yeah, fine.
Did they ever call you the wrong name?
It's funny. You kind of end up calling children the name of the one who gets in the most trouble.
Oh, so you just heard. Who
And
was
so
it?
my mom would call us son because most of us are boys. Oh. And so it would just, it kind of,
Just say
yeah.
son is like as in son and daughter.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I
just
thought that was
kinda-
like the name of like sun and moon or
Oh,
something.
no, it'd be really cool. No, they weren't hippies, but no, it's so that you never screw up.
Yeah, that is wild.
That's
And you
cool.
grew up in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And your parents, I didn't know that your dad did computers. Was your mom? Because like San Francisco, I feel like hippies to me, but no, that's not the vibe of your family.
Silicon Valley, yeah.
Oh, that's different. That's very different
Right,
than San
it feels-
Francisco.
yeah, it feels different, yeah.
Silicon Valley is very like, yeah. Okay, and was she techie, your mom, or she stay at home?
Mom wanted to be a doctor. She ended up raising us and just being very hands-on, and I'm super grateful for that. She's from a family of mostly boys too, so she was all about football and all that. She was a great boy mom.
But you're not all about football, right?
I freaking love football.
Wait, what? I did not know this about you.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh no, I did not. You've never talked about sports. Of all the things you've talked about over the years,
Never talk about sports.
I've never heard that from you.
I don't.
Wait, you do? Oh my
I
gosh.
totally love sports.
That's wild. So you're artistic and you love sports. I've never
Yeah.
met this combination.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So you like go watch a game like every Sunday?
If I remember,
Okay.
okay, look, football in the 90s was a completely different animal, and it was when I was really getting into it. So
Yeah.
it was really dangerous. I'm so much gladder. Gladder? Is that a word? I'm so happy it's safer now. It's safer, but it's also shifted, so it's a different game.
Watching or like playing, you mean? I don't know anything about sports.
We
I have no idea.
played every Sunday whenever we could. There's 5 of us boys, and we would try to get some other guys together, and we would just beat each other up. It was
So
great.
you were, okay, because I always wondered, because your height, Isaiah's really tall. So like
Yeah.
I always wondered if people were just like, are you an athlete? And if it was annoying you, you're like, oh God, just because I'm tall.
No, I was good. I loved it.
Were
It
you
was a lot
good?
of fun. I think so.
Because sometimes like tall and big people too, sometimes they're like not just coordinated either. They're
No,
just like not
you're
good.
really awkward when you're growing.
Yeah.
And then once you kind of get into it, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
what was the transition from being like your athletic growing up to like being creative photographer?
It was all one thing. My parents were really encouraging of whatever we wanted to do, and they encouraged us to be artistic and explore music and art, and we were doing all of that stuff at the
Wow.
same time. Yeah.
So you're building computers, playing
We're
sports,
building computers to
and
play games.
taking
We were,
photos.
yeah, we're playing football out in the yard until we hurt ourselves, and we were coming back inside when it was dark, and we were playing Madden and other. Actually, we played some battle royale games.
Really?
So, well, it wasn't really a battle royale at the time, but yeah.
Madden was big. My brother had that. Isaiah's also a gamer. We have a lot of gamers here today. My sister Jimmy and Isaiah. Yay!
Wait, you're a gamer?
They're all gamers. What? Professional gamer right there, and aspiring professional gamer.
I just take the pictures and I leave.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Yes. So you're also a gamer. I told Isaiah because he says he goes home and plays like video games. I'll be like, "What do you do tonight?" And you're like, "I'm just gonna play video games." I'm like, "Why don't you stream? Like, you'll make like so much money. You love to talk. You're good at
also
gaming.
true. Yeah.
So how often are you playing video games?
Oh man, way more than I should.
Like every day?
Way more than I should. Not every day, but if I could, I would totally do it
Yeah.
every day. Like the last 2 days before this, I was supposed to be. I was going to be, but I was running all over the place trying to find outfit stuff because it was like last minute.
It was last
and so I
minute.
spent like 2 days walking, going like, I can't find anything. I can't find anything. And yeah, anyways, I found it.
You found it out. Yeah,
I
this
did.
is very
I totally
good.
Did, but
we
last
were
night.
we were getting his, but your measurements came in like a week before, and I tried to literally ask every single person.
I sent the measurements in late because I procrastinate.
I was like, I kept asking, got the measurements, so
Yeah.
they would have come. But you actually put this together really great. This is actually really nice. You
lucked
kind of
out.
already had the look. Do you get annoyed when people are like, you look like Lenny Kravitz?
I would be a lot more annoyed if they said I looked not like Lenny Kravitz. They're some of the most beautiful people in the world.
Lenny is beautiful.
Like
I'm
his
obsessed.
kids are beautiful. His ex-wife, they're like what in the
know.
world? Yeah, that's great. That's
No,
not a, yeah,
I'm like low-key obsessed. Do you follow him on Instagram?
I think so.
I follow him, and he's always like working out, doing like
I'm
sit-ups
gonna go
and like.
check, Lenny, if you see this. I'm sorry. I'm probably following you.
shot him?
I've like 5 to no.
Oh, okay.
I totally
you're
would, though.
apologizing like you knew him, so I didn't
No,
know.
I mean everybody sees this stuff, so it's gonna get back to him.
Oh God, I wish. I hope. Yeah, he works out in like leather pants and does like pull-ups. He does like reverse pull-ups like in leather pants. He just looks so fire, and he's like 60 or something. Like he
Yeah.
looks so good.
He has to be careful in pants.
Why?
Well, that one time during that one concert.
Do you know? I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the pants did. I think he wears leather pants because he needs strong pants. They didn't just.
What
yeah.
happened? They
He
fell
did this
down,
really
or-
cool move, and they were like, "Ta-da!" Yeah, it
And
was.
he split.
Sure.
The pants split and he had no underwear.
Moses said they split. He had no underwear.
Pull that clip up.
Yeah. Pull the clip up. Insert. Oh my gosh. No, Moses like.
I would
you knew-
immediately be working out after. If that happened to me, I'd be like, "No, I need to know these pants are gonna." I would work out in every pair I had.
I never knew that.
And only wear pants I
Oh
trust.
my, he's one of my dream guests, and Moses like kind of knew him back in the day. Yeah, he like kind of knew him, and I was like, "Oh my God, get him on the podcast." He has like
Get him on the podcast.
He has like mutual friends that know him really well, and I was like, "Can you just ask?" But he's like, I'm not that person either. If I knew someone famous, I wouldn't ask. But I'm like, "Can you
Yeah.
just ask?" Because I like.
And I feel like
love
he's
him.
genuinely cool. Like I
Right.
definitely, if I'm not talking, it's kind of that Khal Drogo thing where you're just kind of like, oh, he's probably really cool.
Yeah.
And then I start talking, and it's like, what a goofball.
Well, you're
You know
very
what I mean?
cool.
It's
No,
just-
you're cool
I
in a
don't know.
different way. I don't know. Lenny Kravitz could be a nerd too. I have no idea.
He
but
could
yeah.
be. He could be, but he's pulled off the cool, and he's so cool.
Yeah, he is so cool. But you are too. Even though you talk about nerdy things, you're still very cool.
like to-
It's cool about you is because you're very humble and non-judgmental of people, and that I think that makes you like the coolest person.
I'm not humble
ever.
anymore because she said I'm humble.
No, you are my favorite. You've always been my favorite. You've always, and the fact that you pulled this together, it looks so good. Are you a fan of the Hunger Games in general?
I wasn't before. I watched them, and I honestly had this like, my parents are super ethical. They're like, be a strong character, blah, 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 blah. And so if someone has more than you and you're mad at them because they have more than you, then you're wrong, right? And if someone has less than you and you don't like them because they have less than you, that's not it. It's just people. And I felt like in the beginning that my first impression was that it was kind of haves versus the have-nots. But as I get older, I'm kind of like, this stuff's kind of does happen a little
In
bit.
life, it's just
And
like
so,
real, yeah.
But it also, it was a really, really good story about political, not just like espionage, but learning how to turn the opinion of the world to your side when you don't have the money, when you don't have the visibility, and still being able to pull off a win and show people where the corruption really is. And I was like, that's pretty solid.
That's a good
really solid.
analysis. I watch the movies and I have no idea what's happening. I literally am like, I'm so confused. I was like, all of it's confusing to me. But that's good.
Yeah.
I never knew the themes until I literally researched it like a week ago because I was trying to figure out like the character and the theme so I could sound intelligent talking about it. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize it was like this deep in this like,
It's so
you know.
deep.
Yeah.
It
Where
really
it's like,
is.
to me, I had no idea. I was like,
Yeah.
it just seemed like a silly, funny game or whatever. But
I'm always like, you can never tell who someone is until they have all of the resources to do what they really want to do. And so it's really easy to go like, oh, who are the bad people? It's like the ones who are doing and controlling all of this stuff. And it's like, yeah, we just don't know who else is a bad guy because they don't have the resources.
Yeah.
So if we give, there's like, it's time to give all of the ones who don't have it the power. And it's kind of like,
so interesting.
we won't hate them until they have it and do the same
That is
thing.
so true.
And it's, I don't know. Yeah,
when
it's
people
weird.
get money, you can either tell if they're a good person or a bad person because people who are good will just like help others, and people who are bad, you're like, oh man, you're just bad all along, and now you got the money. It's
Yeah,
like-
you really have to watch out for the character. I
Yeah.
love for everyone to have $1 million. I think that's really important. It'd be wonderful.
see,
It'd be
yeah.
great. Yeah, because then you know who's who.
Yeah. I feel like it's possible he could do that, but didn't like the bad guy turn out to be good? President Snow, wasn't he good at the end of it or no?
I don't think so. I think he's pretty much just really the villain all the way through.
Really?
I
because
think
no,
so.
that old lady became the villain, remember? Right? Like they
Wait,
were
did
like,
she? I don't remember.
yeah, like I think I think she gets shot at the end by Katniss and not the president, right? Am I right?
She does get shot, but then all the other people, the citizens, go and attack President
Yeah.
Snow to death because
Because they hate him too.
Yeah.
Whoever is just, it's just like you cut off one head and then another one goes in. So she wanted the whole system to be.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a
okay.
little subversive. I think we all wanted President Snow to like just have a really. It was like Game of Thrones. You wanted Cersei to have a really, and then she dies off camera, and
Oh
you're
my
like,
God.
but it was surprising.
I never finished Game of Thrones. I didn't know she died.
I'm
She
so
was fierce.
sorry.
Spoiled
She's
it for
totally
me.
fine.
So what's next for you? Are you going to become an influencer? Are you going to become a gamer? Because I
would
always think you
totally
should.
I don't know. If you guys are doing it, I would totally do it. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I've definitely been playing a battle royale game that's old and a little bit clunky,
What is
but it's
it?
awesome.
What are you playing?
PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. My brother got me into it a couple of years ago.
You know?
The mobile version, and I've been playing the PC version, and I've made a bunch of friends.
Are you on Twitch or where are you on?
I'm not even streaming. I'm
How do
just
you
hanging out
play
with my
with other
friends on
people?
Discord.
Oh, what's that mean?
No, okay. All right. So you have a 4-person squad.
Okay.
And it's just like Hunger Games where the circle starts at the outside and it slowly, like a
Oh.
storm, crushes in on you until you're all trapped in this small spot and somebody has somebody. And when you land, you have to loot and find a whole bunch of gear to help you stay alive and people, which don't do in real life, but you know.
Yeah.
And you can either pick of the people who are in your clan. I have a clan of people that I play with. And but you can also choose to play with randos, as we call them, just random people. That
And you
you've
play
never
with
met.
randos.
I love playing with randos.
You should like do one so you can play with other people, like username. Put your username out there, not now, but like whatever.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
way you can be on like Twitch or something. Then we can all play with you.
I should do
That'd
that.
be,
I'll
like, so-
totally do. Look, if I would literally just be playing games with you guys.
Yeah. Well, they do that. I mean, my sister's always playing. I mean, you play like 5 hours a day, right, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Like
Most
so
days.
much. Yeah, it's crazy. Wow. And now you can make money doing it. I know
I
you do it
wasn't
for
allowed
fun.
to do that all day as a kid. kid, but I sometimes snuck off and did it anyway. And I love it. It's absolutely connected now. It used to be just nerdy, like off by yourself, you know, kind of a thing. And they were like, oh, you guys are just introverts and this is why you... But it's the new baseball almost. Not to take away from like actual the show, because the Dodgers are in the World Series right now.
Oh, okay.
And they're totally cleaning house. It's amazing. Yeah. I grew up in the Bay Area, so I'm like a surrogate Dodgers fan. Like I'm a Shohei Ohtani fan. But congratulations, you guys got this.
I think our audience probably has no idea what you're talking about. They're
The
like,
Dodgers
wait,
are in
what?
the World Series. You guys
Did you
know
guys
this is happening.
Okay. Just kidding. Everyone knows except me.
Okay. I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, okay.
Gaming. Oh, it's a social. It's like the new baseball.
It's the new baseball. Instead of being out there until the street lights come on, I'm telling you how old I am now, then we're inside and we're playing Call of Duty and we're being really rude to each other. And, you know, it's hilarious and it's
super
fun.
social. Like, you know, my mom always says she hears my sister like in the next room always like screaming and yelling. And I was like, playing video games? Like, yeah, she does. So it is pretty cool. I mean, I think that's cool that you can like socialize and like never have to leave your house basically.
Well, honestly, some of us have gotten together. I haven't done it yet, but people will actually travel and meet their gamer friends.
Really?
And actually hang out and spend time together. And it's like, it's crazy. Yeah.
That's actually very cool.
Yeah, you've saved each other's lives multiple times.
Wait, in battle.
And, yeah.
That's like what?
That's when it counts. Yeah.
Did you have a hot topic?
I'm not really. I mean, I was trying to dream one up, and I had to be honest about myself. And like, I try to avoid anything that will like. But
what about just a current event that you're excited about?
The World Series. It's
you're excited
right now, and the coolest person in the world, who obviously, I dated someone who was from Tokyo, and the most incredible person, and we weren't the right people for each other, but it was awesome. It was great. We had a good time. We were always very good to each other. And they were a huge fan of this 6'4", absolute phenomenal guy named Shohei Ohtani, who's a baseball player. And he has broken every record there is to break, and he's still looking for more. And he's playing with the Dodgers right now. Yeah. Yeah, he just came from the Anaheim Angels. He's like 27, 26?
Oh, he's like,
I don't know.
Oh,
yeah, he's
wow.
young. Yeah.
Oh my God. So you're a Dodgers fan.
I'm not. Don't come for me.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm in LA and I know I'm in LA, but I grew up in the Bay Area and I'm a Giants
Days?
fan. I'm a San Francisco Giants fan. Even Willie Mays played for the Giants. So
Didn't Oakland have a team?
Oakland is the A's. Yeah.
But they're not anymore. Not the Anaheim.
I think Oakland's
still
teams
are.
are moving over to Vegas, but I don't. Are the Oakland A's moving to Vegas?
Everyone's going out of Oakland.
I think.
No,
I don't
we
know.
don't.
I don't know. Yeah. Raiders are gone.
Oh
Anyways.
my gosh. Okay, I didn't know. I did not know. I found out something new about you because I feel like I knew so much about you and I had no idea that you were like into sports and movies. You love movies. What's the latest? Did you like Joker?
I have not seen it yet because I thought I was going to hate it and I'm waiting and I should just
Everyone
go watch
hates
it.
it.
I think I should just go watch it.
This is a little bit of hot topic. My hot topic. Quentin Tarantino has praised Lady Gaga's performance. Did you see
Which
that?
has made me want to go see it.
Right. Me too. He's
Yeah.
like, she nailed it. She like, this is a character she could just throw away and she did. And it was great. And I was like, oh my God, I kind of love it because everyone was like crapping on it. And I was like, and I love Quentin, you know, more than anything. So I was just like, I'm going to go see it.
No,
Quentin
his
Tarantino.
movies are some of my favorite things. Like Pulp Fiction is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's like top 5 easy.
Mine too. We were just talking about this. Like, if you would have asked me, I would have always said Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs. But now
that you're a mom.
Yeah, now I think I'm like so scared of violence, and I'm just like, oh, like I don't know, I don't like any of it now. But it would be interesting to watch it now.
Did you guys see The Wild Robot?
What? What's The Wild Robot?
The Wild Robot. Oh my gosh.
It's a movie?
Okay, so take The Iron Giant, which is kind of a very boy movie, but like one of the greatest of all time. And The Wild Robot is kind of like, I think it's a much more motherly than just kind of like ragtag buddy comic.
Oh my
It's
God,
like,
I have to see it. Is it out now?
It's out, and it's also streaming.
Oh, okay, I have to watch it.
They didn't pay me for this, but Lupita Nyong'o nailed this role.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me about this. Yes, love her.
It's incredible. And my friend I was sitting next to, he got something in his eyes.
Cried.
I mean, like someone was chopping onions.
Did you?
No, but I was totally just on board the entire time.
Oh my
I had a good time.
gosh.
I would never say about a movie that I didn't love.
I was going to say, that's a glowing review from
That's good.
Isaiah. Isaiah Mays, everybody. Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for having me.
And honestly, yay! If you come and there's no guests next time,
I will totally.
I'll
sit in and I'll totally just take up time.
Yeah,
that's
thanks.
great.
No,
Thank you for
not
having me.
take up time. You added the show. Thank you so much. Do you like bread? Well, our next contestant does. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Pita. Does Pita have a last name?
Malark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
let
Pita
me do that.
Malark,
Okay,
yeah.
Pita Malark. Welcome.
Hi.
Now, why did you choose Pita?
I've always had a crush on Josh Hutcherson.
Don't we all? Still do.
Him in Five Nights at Freddy's. When he's like all depressed, it's so good. It's so good.
hot.
He's so hot. He's so
He
hot.
really is. Honestly, I never looked at him that way because I like seen him whatever. I was like whatever. And then when we saw Five Nights at Freddy, I was like, he low-key eats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love him too. And you went full out. You dedicated yourself.
Yes, I dyed my hair
Bleached.
blonde, which I never dyed my hair before, so I was kind of nervous it would all fall out when I went, but no, it went really well.
You did it yourself?
No.
Oh,
No. I went
okay.
to
I was like, wow, that looks so good.
Yeah, I went to a salon
It
and
looks amazing.
I asked the guy, because I cut my own hair. I've been cutting my own hair
Wow.
for like 7 years, which came in very good handy during COVID. I always had a fresh cut.
Wow. That's
And I
impressive.
asked him, I was just like, you can be honest with me, like, I cut my own hair, like, can you tell? And he was like, no, it actually looks pretty good. So
Yeah, I
that
think it
was the
looks good.
highlight of my day was
Would never
that
know.
compliment, not even how, like, it looks.
Yeah,
Which
no,
I like.
your
I like
hair
it a
looks
lot.
great. You guys, this is our editor, Jimmy, by the
Hi.
way. Jimmy is, I mean, you really just amped the show. Every single person comments, my family, everybody's like, Jimmy is like amazing, like
That's
the best
very
editor.
sweet.
The
Thank you.
comments are half about editing, like the edits, like what you throw in. I rewatch it because I've never rewatched episodes, but I'll like go because I'm like, wait, and even Moses like, what did Jimmy put in? Like they're giving us timestamps, and so we're like looking and we're like, oh my god, it's so good. It's amazing. It's
Thank you.
what you put in. I actually never watched the episodes before they go up, so you could literally put anything, and I'd be like, oh, whatever, you know. But luckily, people love it.
Mm-hmm.
No, but yeah, you came on. How many months now? Like 6 months?
I think February. I think you
Okay.
guys were in, like, the 50s or 60s episode-wise. And
Oh my
now, like,
gosh.
you're in
127.
127. Yeah, so...
Wait, so how many episodes have you done? Like,
Um,
have you done all of them since?
Yeah,
50?
I think when I started, you guys had a bunch of interviews banked, but
Okay.
so I was only doing one a week. But then
Wow.
around when you guys switched to 2 hot topics a week, that's when I was doing 2 weeks. So.
Oh my god, no, you're
Yeah.
the best, and it's amazing in every single way. I
Thank
didn't
you.
know until we posted our Patreon that you had like that you were like you had fans. Like so many people love you.
A little bit, not to brag, but
What are they called?
They are called the Wetsies.
Oh,
Because my name is Jimmy Wetzel, and
Yes.
my friend Alex came up with the name, and I originally was like kind of like a joke because I don't know, I feel weird coming up with like a audience name myself. I just
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
I don't know, you know, they just watch.
Yeah.
But it kind of stuck.
I love Wetsies.
I live,
It's
and they are
so
a
cute.
dedicated bunch. I have been doing internet stuff for a really long time, and yeah, I have people that have been watching me since 2008. Like when I was in middle school, I started doing videos just for fun. I talked about it a little bit on Patreon. So patreon.com/JustTrish.
Jimmy, put it in the edit.
Yes.
We always are telling Jimmy to put stuff in the edit. And I was like, poor Jimmy. He's like, I know how to edit. Thank you.
I appreciate it because I'm like, well, I don't know if this should go up, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started making videos about webkins back in 2007, which I did see a comment on Patreon being like, why do I recognize his name? I think I was subscribed to him back then. One of my 300 subscribers. Thank you very much.
Wow. That was good in 2008.
Yeah.
That's really good.
And then I made Sonic the Hedgehog stop motion videos. Love Sonic so much.
What does that mean? Like taking photos and.
So I had a bunch of Sonic like action figures, and I would just move them a little bit, take the picture, move a little bit, take the picture, kind of like a Nightmare Before Christmas. That's stop
Yes.
motion.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, I wrote the scripts, I edited them, and then I started doing my like current endeavor when I was a freshman in high school, and I've been doing that ever since. And
Gaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since
like-
high school.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I did a lot of Pokemon videos and like game reviews and stuff like that. That was sort of my
Oh my gosh.
my sort of thing, as if I had any qualifications as a high schooler to be like giving my opinion, but people liked it.
I
It was
think that's the perfect because it's like kids are experts at games. You know what I mean? So
and just kind of sharing my thoughts on things in a way that I guess
Wow.
people really responded to. It was pretty cool.
what do you think was your like most popular, like your biggest response to a video?
Most of them all kind of have equal views. I would say the first thing that really took off was when I did a couple like Pokemon trivia videos, and I was just like, oh, talking about like little details, little Easter eggs and stuff
Right.
like that, little hidden details. And yeah, that did really well. It got like 70,000 views in a day, which was
Wow.
pretty gaggy. I went from like 1,000 subscribers to like 7 in a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was really cool. And then, but I think I would say one of the things I'm most known for, I guest starred on a couple episodes for the channel Game Grumps.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, what did you do? I have no idea.
I did a couple different playthroughs. There's this game called Pepsi Man, which in Japan, Pepsi has this mascot back in the 90s named Pepsi Man, and he's just this like faceless metallic superhero that he just like sticks his hand out and like Pepsis appear.
Oh my god.
And I don't know why they've never brought that to America because
Pepsi
like
Man.
I don't drink Pepsi, but
You would.
Maybe I
Pepsi
would,
Man.
yeah.
I would too. When Britney Spears started promoting Pepsi, I was like, I'm going to drink Pepsi too. Because I feel like when you have the right person promoting it. So what were you doing? You were just like critiquing him or what?
No, we just played through the game and talked
But where
over
was he
it.
in the game?
He's the main character. Like you just play through the game
And you're
as
just throwing
him.
Pepsis out to people or
Yeah,
what?
kind of. I think so. I don't really remember it too much, but
Okay.
yeah, and did a couple other series, and those got a couple million views.
Wow. So you're
Yeah.
like, it was like collabing with like
Yeah, I was the
bigger-
guest on their channel.
I
and
see.
Stuff. Yeah.
Oh my
and-
gosh.
yeah.
I didn't know. So like does it interfere with does the editing interfere with what you're trying to do? Because you edit a lot now.
I used to. So my main thing nowadays is streaming. I stream on Twitch.
Is there like a user? I don't know how people
Yeah,
find
it's
people.
just Jimmy Wetzel. I'll put it on
Put it
screen.
on Twitch.
Yeah. A little graphic. But yeah, I've been doing that since 2016. And I love it. It's probably my favorite thing that I've done online. Just because I prefer talking in a very unscripted, like on the spot way.
And you never run out of things to talk about.
It helps when you're playing a game because you have something to talk about. The chat is really nice because you're having a conversation with people. So I really like that aspect of it. I've made a lot of friends through it that just
Yeah.
like people just watched my stuff enough and I got to know them really well. And then I live in the same building as one of them. And
That's so wild.
yeah,
Yes.
I moved into her building because we've been friends online for years.
Oh
And
my
I moved out to LA. And
gosh.
she was like, "This is a good building." And I was like,
That's-
"Okay, I'll just move here."
Oh my god,
So-
you guys like game together like a Jeffree
Yeah.
Tana situation where you're in the same room and gaming at the same time?
Not in the same room, but we'll be on call on Discord.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, we'll do that sometimes. Although she did come down to my apartment this weekend and we did play a game, her and my boyfriend. We did
So
Mario
you just
Party.
sit there together and game.
Yeah, it's just
That's
fun. But most of the time I'm by myself. I like doing it by myself. And for the first like hour, I'm usually just talking anyway and about myself and my week and my day.
That's so cool.
So,
I
yeah.
don't think I could do it. I don't think I could talk that long. Like I really don't. Like I love doing this, but like having conversation like by myself, I don't know how people do it. Like
Yeah,
I guess you're chat, but
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just got used to it the more I do it. Like 8 years is a long time to just kind of get in the swing of things. I kind of just
8
turn
years
it on
is-
and I just kind of do whatever. And I don't really mind if there's like a minute of like downtime where I'm just kind of like playing the game and not talking. I'm focusing because that's just kind of what Twitch
Yeah.
is. But yeah, for the most part, it's mostly conversational. Like I think my favorite moments are from like when I'm just talking and doing dumb stuff. So.
I mean that's the best I feel. And do they know that you were the editor? Like did they ever know the connection?
So when I first got hired, it was originally just going to be I fill in for Oscar for
Yeah.
a few episodes, and I remember like keeping it a secret for so
Really?
long. Yeah, I kept it a secret until the episode went up, and in the first episode, you didn't know who I was at that
Yeah,
point.
no.
So Oscar like referenced me, and you were like, "Oh, shout out Jimmy," and
Yeah.
I like saved the little clip and I showed it on my stream. I was just like, gag on it.
Well, shout out Wetsies.
Shout out the Wetzies! You are the reason I am here today,
Oh.
truly.
It's crazy. I really just didn't know that like lore behind you. I was like really excited. I hate change. Like I really do. Like I remember when we were transitioning to another editor, I was just like, no. But like Oscar is so busy. I always say this on our episode. He has like a full-time job. Plus that's during award season, so he was
Yeah.
doing like Oscars and like all this stuff like that. So I was like, I really don't want to like transition out. And then when he found you, and it was so great because he knew your boyfriend. Is that what it was?
Yeah, he knew my boyfriend just through like I guess Instagram and stuff. Maybe watching his streams because he streams as well.
Oh, I see.
He originally asked my boyfriend like, "Hey, would you want to do this?" He was like, "Not really," but
Not
editing
really.
is very time consuming,
Yeah.
and I had never. I mean, I edited all my own videos for a really long time. And I really didn't like it. I think because I was constantly hearing myself say the same line over and over, and just I don't know. You get tired of very critical of yourself.
That's what Oscar said too. He said he hated editing himself. Yeah.
Yeah, but when I'm editing for somebody else, I'm kind of like, especially like this is just a funny show. It's just
Aw,
so, like it's just so. I could not imagine if this was like a true crime podcast. Like,
Oh God.
I would
Same.
need a higher Lexapro dose than I already take. Yeah,
Right. It
Yeah,
turns
we
into
may
that.
pivot.
Menedes Brothers update. Releasing on Thanksgiving.
Release them.
I think they're coming out on Thanksgiving, aren't they? Is that what they said? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know enough
Too
about
far.
it, but
Okay.
like,
Good
good
for
for
them.
them. Yeah, it seems like it is important.
It is important, I think. I don't know, but.
Yeah, but
Do you have a hot topic for today?
I do have a
yes.
hot topic.
Okay.
So this was one that Oscar texted me after you guys finished on Monday. He was like, I forgot to talk about this.
Oh.
So I have it here.
Is it an animal?
It's not an animal. It is not an animal. So there's a singer. Her name is LOOMIS, and I'm not too familiar with her. She is very talented. She has a very good singing voice. However, she sang a song that seems to plague many with troubles, the national anthem.
Oh, this was a good one. Yes.
So she is performing at some presidential debate that I don't recognize any of the.
Presidential debate?
Yeah, I believe it's like for third-party candidates.
Oh, I thought it was like Kamala and Donald Trump or something. That's crazy.
Yeah, but still, she sang her heart out, and I'll just play the clip for you.
Yes.
I'll play it for you.
Fun fact, Star Spangled Banner is not copyright, so you can When
okay.
America's Got Talent, they wanted me to like speed read that because like it's free of copyright, so if you can play it. Okay. Yeah.
It's an old drinking song.
Star Spangled Banner?
The music is.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, the words are Francis Scott Key, but it's an old English drinking song. Yeah.
He just changed the words. Okay.
Trivia.
All right,
Trivia moment.
More you know.
All right, so here we go.
Okay.
It's raining. And the rockets I got too nervous.
Okay, that's so good
But
though.
like, she hits the notes. Like,
Yeah.
she clearly is very talented, and
Yeah.
I do feel for her. I did not know who she was, so I don't know her music. But
Is she like a pop star on her own? Like on her.
I probably should have done research, but I don't mean to be rude, but I kind of didn't know I was going to
She's-
talk about it till last night. So
I like this one. She's slayed actually so hard. I think anyone who sings the national anthem, like you're just taking on such a big toll, and people are gonna just like judge and criticize you. And,
people don't love that she's like I fucked it up in the middle, and she's like, "Can I go back?" And they're like, "It's you
live."
hear it's live."
Like okay, keep going. She kept going though.
Yeah, good for her.
Like honestly,
truly.
she could have just like ran off.
This
and
is
no.
to me a diva moment.
I think so,
Like,
too.
I worship. Like
Yeah.
this is so iconic to me. Like that's so it's fierce to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm waiting for the moment. I would love to sing the Star Spangled Banner somewhere. I just think I
You've
would.
sung it enough times on this show. I think like literally
get it.
3. Yeah.
I love a Star Spangled Banner moment
It's
for sure.
fierce.
Do you sing?
No.
I was like, do you want to
In the
sing
shower, but I'm not gonna.
What do you listen to?
The girlies.
Oh, you do? Like, who's the girlies to you?
So I mean, this year has been all about Brat Summer, Charlie XCX. I love
gosh,
her
people
very
really love
much.
her, yeah.
I'm not like the most well versed in her catalog, but enough that I could see the rumblings of an iconic album just from the first
I
single.
listen to it. I only know the Apple one, that everyone's doing. Oh, what do you think of that guy, the Apple? What's your take on him? Oh,
That's what he does in the video.
That was good.
I feel bad for him.
Wait, yeah.
A little bit. I feel like
Okay.
it's gone. Like finding him on Grindr, likely
Yeah.
place for him to be. I at a Charlie XCX concert, like
He probably gets a lot of
the
hookups.
water's wet. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
He's like, yes.
I saw a video of him getting shoved at a bar.
Did you see that?
Yes.
So it was a trivia night, and he was there at trivia night, and he was playing against the Brittany Broski Revenge
Yeah,
team.
Brittany Broski's
Yes.
Revenge.
Yes, and they went and he was. But don't you think it was planned? Because he was dancing obnoxiously.
Yeah, I mean, he laughed, but I would be very like. I feel like he was playing it off in the moment.
But don't you think he knew he was going to get shoved?
I don't know.
I feel
I'll have to
like he
watch
has-
it a few more times, frame by frame, analyze. The body language experts, please chime in with your thoughts.
Yeah, because I feel like he didn't really mean to purposely shove, especially Brittany. I don't think it was like before I saw the clip, I thought it was like targeting Brittany, and then when I saw it, I was like, it's not. Like he just was eager.
If I was Brittany Broski, I would not want anything less to happen to me.
Right?
Like that is
Yes.
so. I would be talking about it
Forever.
ever.
Same. I was actually kind of jealous because I'm like, damn. Brittany Broski's in the news again. I'm so jealous. Another meme. Add it to the list. Meme queen. She's going to take my title pretty soon of all her memes. I'm like, damn, that's so good. And she hasn't talked about it, right? She hasn't said anything about it?
I don't think so. I check in on the Broski report.
Yeah?
I would consider myself a fan of
Wow.
hers for sure.
Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
think I'm a fan. I think I'm coming around to fan.
Yeah, I think she should come on this podcast, but
Okay.
I won't.
Petition.
You know,
But we won't push it.
change.org. Do not delete Blonde Sun Doll for MJ.
Okay.
Brittany Broski, come on, just
Come
trash.
on, just Trish. Yes, absolutely. You know, yeah, just because it's a no once doesn't mean it's a no forever, I
Yeah.
think. So, welcome on anytime. Who is your dream guests on here, you think, since you edit our...
Currently, I was thinking about this last night with my boyfriend. I would love Leah Remini on this show.
Wow. My mom. I love that.
We've been. It feels random, I guess. But I feel like, I don't know what her agency is. I'm tangled in the cord. Oops.
Oh, yeah, it happens.
I don't know what her agency is, but I don't know. CAI, get on that.
Get on-
I'll say it for you. Yeah, do it.
They always text me. Shout out Lydia again. She's like, thank you for the shout out. She actually watches all the way through. She's like, thank you for the
That's
shout
fierce.
out. I love them. They are pretty good. They're pretty amazing.
But yeah, my boyfriend and I, we love to watch just like TV that we can just turn our brains off and like play video games while we watch it
Yeah.
because I have ADHD and I don't know how I get anything done for the podcast with it, but I do. I persevere.
You do a great job.
But yeah.
What do you watch? Like King of Queens or?
Yeah, we do watch King of Queens. I love The Nanny as well.
Is she on The Nanny?
No.
Oh.
I just love it. Love Fran. You are very Fran coded
Oh,
in terms
I
of
love-
the looks.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Wow, that's a compliment.
You just turn it out like every video.
Oh, you have to put in your edit. I don't think I ever put it anywhere. I'm gonna put it on TikTok. The edit of all the looks. Jimmy
Yes.
put together like every single look I've ever
I
done
went
on
through
the podcast.
every single episode and took a screenshot of every single look, and I did like a montage of like all one. I think it was like 120 at the time.
Wow,
and
that's
it
crazy.
just boom, 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 boom.
And just remember, it's not personal. It's just Trish.
Period.
XOXO. It's wild to see it all. You did like a stop motion of me. It was very cool. It was wild when you edited it. I was like, oh my God, that looks so cool. Like, I don't know anything about editing, so any stuff like that to me is like so impressive. How long did it take you?
I think just an entire day, pretty much.
For that little clip? Oh my gosh. Well, you can invoice me more than I told you to. I feel
No,
so
it's
bad.
okay. It's okay.
Oh my God, I didn't know it was a whole day.
You let me name my price on that one, so I did.
Okay. Good, because I never know how long anything takes. Like, I'm always just like, I don't know how long this will take. Like, to me, I'm like, it could be a minute or a week. I don't know.
No,
So-
it's okay. The $8 an hour. I did get a raise 2 months into working for Trish, which was crazy. So I am at 9 now.
The $9 is the cap. No, I did. I didn't want to lose you. I was literally just like, oh my God, here's more money. Like, I just was like, because
And
you are
I'll
so
take
good.
it. My rent is going up in 2 months.
Is it really?
Probably.
It's crazy. We can talk about it. He lives in the same building we used to, and that went up, and that's why we moved. We moved to Encino because we're just like, that. It's too expensive. I
Yeah.
loved it. I wanted to stay there. I was going to get my own apartment. I was like, okay, I can't afford it there, so we moved
Yeah,
out. But
I told my boyfriend I don't want to move again because I've moved every year for the last 4 years. I
Awful.
moved from New York, where I grew up, to Florida, to Jacksonville, Florida. Stay away. Stay away. Do not go there. No offense to the Floridians up there, but I can only speak for Jacksonville.
not it.
No,
Not the
not
vibe.
it. And yeah, we moved to 2 different apartments there. Our second apartment was roach infested. Trigger warning roaches.
Oh, actually, though. They crawl across the screen.
Oh, literally. I was streaming and I was playing Fortnite, so like I was in the zone. I was locked in, so I couldn't do anything about it. But a little roach crawled across my lens, and I'm like, and my chat is like going a million miles a minute, just like freaking out.
Like,
They're
what's wrong?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, what is it? Oh
And
my
it wasn't
God.
our fault. Like before we moved in, we saw the first day we're unpacking, and we're like, oh, roach. Like, oh, that's crazy. Like, you know, empty apartment. They probably will go hide.
Right.
Nope. It was like an infestation in the whole building. Like again, seriously, trigger warning. We'd unplug lights and they'd crawl out of the outlet.
Oh.
It was horrible.
How were you living there? How did you sleep at night? Like, knowing it could
They
go like...
would fall on us in our sleep. Yeah, our dog would be like sitting perched staring at the wall in the dark, and we're like,
No.
Please be a ghost.
Oh my god. Cockroach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, and you can't get rid of those, right? So you just moved.
We just could. Yeah, we wrote out that 60-month lease like it was our job.
Oh my god, that
Yeah.
is wild. They should have paid you. They should have paid you guys.
We ended up like not even getting most of our security deposit back because they were like, the walls were not painted before you left. I was like,
the cockroaches were
that's
getting
the biggest
us.
problem. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, now you're at a very bougie place. So congrats.
Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, I if we have to move for costs, I will, but I don't want to move our couch again. It was literally like the Friends episode. Pivot. It was that, and I don't.
See a Friends episode? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I never watched Friends, so I don't know.
I only referenced it because everyone was like, "Oh, it's like that Friends episode," and I was just like, "Yeah."
Do you not know it either?
I had never seen it. I've seen like maybe 5 episodes of Friends.
Oh, okay,
but-
because I was like, I definitely don't know the reference. So, all right. So, Leah Remini, Dreamcast, love it.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Full
I
circle.
would really love. I think you could pull Lady Gaga.
Oh, I think so. Yeah,
I really do. I really
Okay,
do. I
let's
feel
reach
like
out.
she's in on the pop culture. She is like my diva. Like I love Charlie. I loved Slater when you had Slater. I like begged Oscar if I could edit that episode.
Oh, really? Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yes, Slater was a slay.
I treated it like I was her PR team. I put as many clips of music videos. I was just like, look at it. Look at the material.
She's one of my all-time favorite guys. I really like her.
She's so good. I
Yeah.
loved like hearing you guys talk about just like old Hollywood
Yeah.
stuff. It was cool. I want to learn more about that.
Oh, she was amazing. I loved her so much. That's so interesting. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I guess when it comes to like girls, I'm so stuck in like the Britney Spears, so I don't know like the it girls now. That's why I'm always like asking people like, what is a cool guest to have? So Lady Gaga and Charlie XCX, if you want to come, or Leah Remini, I guess. Are
Leah
the people.
Remini. Leah Remini first and foremost. I love her accent. It reminds me of like all of my friends' parents.
That's so funny.
It's so
Well, because
fierce.
you're from New Jersey.
I'm from the Bronx. I lived in New York for.
Oh my God. Okay, J-Lo. Did you know what she was talking about? She was talking about the bodega and the orange drink.
The only orange drink I know is Lucozade because I grew up in a pretty Irish neighborhood. So all the like corner stores would have like all Irish candies and Irish drinks. So like
Are you Irish?
Yeah, actually.
Did you know? No. We always talk about Ireland. You never told me.
Yeah, my
That's so exciting. We love
I
Irish people. That's
was not
crazy.
born there, but
Oh, okay, but you're Irish.
yeah,
Wow.
mostly Irish. My grandparents are from County Kerry and Kildare.
Okay. Shout out.
Never been, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
they're from there.
And they what did they do? They came over to the
Yeah,
Bronx.
they moved to the Bronx when they were in like their 20s, and I think they met in America actually.
Oh, okay.
And then my grandpa was a bus driver in New York City, and he used to pick up drag queens at like in the Village and stuff like that, and
And take them where?
home
Oh, like a bus.
to the gig. Yeah, he was a bus. Yeah, did I say he was a bus driver?
You
or did I
did,
just say he just picked them up?
But only drag queens he would pick up, or what?
No, but like those were his favorite.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And then, my grandmother, she was, I don't know, a housekeeper, I guess. She worked at hotels a lot and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, my mom grew up in the Bronx. My dad grew up in the Bronx,
Wow.
and, yeah.
Did they have Irish accents?
No.
Okay.
No.
The grandparents
The
didn't either.
grandparents did.
Oh, and it didn't trickle down to you. No. We love Ireland.
No.
That's so funny you never mentioned it because we talk about Ireland all the time, as you would know from editing the podcast.
Yes, I do.
Oh, I'm so shocked. Oh my God, that makes me think of you even cooler.
My favorite thing is your love of New York era that you're in.
Yes.
Because I remember when you first started I edited the podcast, the amount of times you'd be like, oh, I hate New York.
I come full circle.
And I was just like, oh. I took psychic damage
I love it now.
through
I love
the screen.
it. I want to like live there. Like yes, and I have a show in New York coming
I will
up. So
not be at the New York show, but I will be at the Thousand Oaks
you're
show.
gonna come to Thousand Oaks.
Yes.
You don't want to come to the New York one too?
If I can edit the podcast before I leave.
Oh, that's right. Well, we're pre-recording a bunch. This is so boring, but we're pre-recording a bunch of guests before we go. So
then
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I
Maybe
don't know.
Jimmy will be there too.
I would love to. I'll at least give you some restaurants that I know if they're even still there.
You know where we eat all the time is Olive Garden in Times Square.
Oh.
I don't know any of the restaurants. I swear that's
That's
all
how
we
I
eat.
am out here. Like, my boyfriend and I, we're going on 5 years in a few days, and we're like,
Congrats.
Chili's. The Chili's in Encino.
Are you
You
at that
gotta go.
one? The Triple Dipper. It's
Yes.
so good. We just went recently, and it's so good. good. It's really getting us that triple dipper for sure. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
That's so exciting. Oh my gosh. Any other hot topics? Any other one to bang out quickly?
Shawn Mendes is queer.
He came out.
He did a show, I think last night, and he just is playing guitar, and he's just like, people just ask me so many questions, and it's, sexuality is a real hard thing to figure out. And I'm like, work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we love that. That's so exciting. That makes sense.
I also have one last one. It's very short.
Tell us.
So
congrats to Shawn Mendes, by the way.
Yeah,
I love when
congrats
people,
Shawn Mendes.
Yeah,
Welcome to the club. Whatever you are, it doesn't matter.
Yes. Work.
So they're making a revival of Wizards of Waverly Place.
I did see this, yes.
And David Henry, who plays Justin Russo, is going to be a big part of it. And they were filming a video today, or whenever, it went up today, of the cast just doing stuff for BuzzFeed. And one of the actors previously on Wizards of Waverly Place played Zeke. He does OF now. That's his,
oh my gosh.
That is his, sort of career path and work.
Yeah. Love.
We love it.
Disney might not love it, but
Disney might not love it.
Yeah.
And neither does David Henry apparently, because he kind of shaded Zeke. Let me get the
Is
actor's
Zeke back
name.
on the revival?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, why is he shading him then if he's not coming back anyways?
Yeah, so they got asked. I have a direct quote from him as well. So his name is Dan Benson.
Okay.
And David Henry. I'll play the clip from David Henry because it's very important for
He
context.
seems judgy. Was he judging someone before?
I'm not too sure.
I feel like he's had something a little bit, he's conservative, controversial a little bit.
So basically, to preface, they ask, who would you like to see come back in the revival of Wizards that was previously a character?
Okay. Who would you like to see come back?
Oh, got it. And finally, choose a reoccurring character who should guest star on Wizards Beyond Waverly Place.
Not the crickets.
Silence.
I can't believe you guys put one of these people on here.
I know.
Yeah.
The kids reacting
Oh, the
and
kids.
knowing what he's talking about is crazy. That's crazy. Why do the kids know?
Oh.
Why do the kids get the reference?
Why do the kids get the reference? Why do they put the name on even? Because there's a
Yeah.
list of names. Yeah, but the editing was tea with the crickets. Sound like something you would do. To make it even more awkward. That is weird. I kind of blame Disney. So he didn't shade him.
So it was kind of I understand that they probably wouldn't have asked, but
Yeah.
it did feel a little bit I don't know. You didn't need to say something. I don't know.
Well, they didn't they not say anything?
I felt like the
silence.
silence, the crickets, the looks between each other, and him saying one of these people should not be on here. I think we
I
kind of
see.
know.
Yeah.
Which is, it seems a little rude, but it could have been trying to be playful.
Yeah.
Oh, no, can I just say his quote? So to finish it off, Dan Benson responds to the clip and says, pardon my language, David Henry can suck my dick.
Oh.
I'll pay him more than they paid me for Wizards. I promise you that.
Oh, okay. Damn, Zeke is on fire.
Good for him.
Okay.
Good for him.
Were you a Wizards fan?
I was, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, stream the new Wizards of Waverly Place. You guys, thank you so much. Peeta's not going down. He said, I'm here and I'm still talking. We love it. Thank you. Jimmy, you're amazing. I love you
Thank you very much.
This was
I'm
so much
sorry.
fun. No, you're good. Come back anytime. We love you on the Hot Topics.
I will.
You're the
Absolutely.
best. Anytime. Always and forever. Peeta, Jimmy. Never had a Wetzel's Pretzels, ironically.
Yeah,
so.
never.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
They did send me free merch once.
They did? Wetzel, send us some pretzels and we'll try with
Yes.
you.
Honestly, yeah. Send me some coupons.
Oh, we'd love to
I
go.
actually can use them now.
Small right there. Yeah, you can cut that if you want.
I'll bleep it.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Next up, welcome from District 4 or 6. 7.
I'm leaving it
Yeah, all of it. Joanna, Queen of the Bark. Hello. Oh, aren't you fabulous? You look beautiful.
Thank you, Effie. You always do.
Oh, thank you. Oh, the rebel of the group. Oh, no, aren't you a rebel? Not
I
a
am.
rebel. Oh,
Yeah,
are
I
they all
would be.
rebels? Technically, all of them are rebels, right? Yes.
I'm the only one that stripped down in the elevator.
Oh, yeah, you said you were going to do that.
Peeta, I have my eye on you.
You look fierce.
Thank you.
This is Callie, everyone, my sister. I love an audience. We really need to build an audience full time. It's the funnest episode ever. I was so worried. I was so like nervous, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so much fun. This is great. I love it. How are you? How's everything? How's life?
I'm good.
Oh my god, welcome back.
Thanks for having me back. I'm so excited.
Yes, yeah, I love Kalli on the podcast, and they love you on the podcast.
Oh, I love you guys.
How's life? How's everything?
It's good. I've been
Gaming.
streaming. Yes.
Streaming. Shout out. What's your Twitch?
Calgator143.
Your Twitch?
Yes.
Oh, when did that happen? I didn't know. I
Since 2020.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah.
Really? Are you streaming? Are you making money?
Yeah. I think I have like 40 subs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, go watch her. What is it? Calgator?
Yeah, 143.
Calgator 143. Everywhere, basically. That's your name, Calgator.
It is literally everywhere.
love it.
YouTube, TikTok, Instagram.
Your lashes have held up. We got glammed. I started at 5:30 this morning. You came at 7 a.m. And so this has held up. And now it's probably like, what, 1 or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Crazy. It's held up really well. So you look amazing. You picked Joanna. Why?
I was gonna do Hey Sorry for everyone, because literally every time I would stream, they're like, "I'm so excited for your Hey I'm like, I said that to my sister as a joke. Didn't know she would broadcast it to everyone, but
I thought it was gonna be so good. If I didn't have to wear pink, I would have been Hey I love Hey I was trying to get him to be Hey He didn't want to be Hey And then you said you were going to, and I was like, such a slay. Yes, because he has his own movie coming out next year. Like
He
Hey
does?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yes, the young version. So they're doing like a young version of his Hunger Games, and that would have been such a slay. But like Woody Harrelson is so cool. That movie, blonde wig, a beanie, it would have been so easy.
I know. I just like I do love him. He is my favorite character in the Hunger Games franchise. But I do love Joanna and her sassiness, and I feel like, that's me.
Queen vibes. I love it for sure. And why did you pick the Capitol outfit?
Because I wanted a pretty custom dress.
Done. You look very cool. You're
Thank
very
you.
this. Well, I feel like have you done an interview? No, we haven't done an interview with you. I guess we
No,
can
this
do
is
a mini
my
interview.
first time on the pink chair.
Oh, and the mini, yes, the guest chair today. So, Kalli Metz, my sister, born and raised in Byron, Illinois. Shout out.
Shout out, Byron.
Yes. I feel like you guys have known my sister, though. I feel like you've been in so much of my stuff, and
I have.
people know the lore behind you.
Yeah,
and
the true stands do.
the true
anyways.
stands, Kalli. Been here, and she's back. You took a little break off social media, and now you're back.
I am back.
You were gone for like a year, but you don't really post like Instagram or TikTok. You just stream.
No, and I can't believe people still are on Instagram. Like, I heard earlier today, no shade, but like, honestly, like, I feel like it's Facebook now.
What?
Yeah, a little bit.
No, I think
because then people will be like, "Oh, I messaged you on Instagram," and I'm like, "I'm never gonna check that."
Wait, you never check Instagram?
No.
Oh, I'm on it all the time. I'm obsessed. I do those photo shoots just for Instagram sometimes. Like I just love Instagram. Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll come back.
Okay.
I didn't know it was a thing.
I love Instagram. I'm definitely not on Facebook, but I love that you are.
No Facebook.
Oh. Why did you say Facebook then?
It's dying like Facebook.
Oh, I said Facebook.
Like
Got it.
It's phasing out.
Sorry,
Meta. Not sorry, Meta.
Not sorry. There's so much to talk about.
Is there?
Yes. Oh my god. I get most nervous with my own family. Like most do. I don't know. I think because I'm like, how do I do an interview? Because I like know you so well. I know everything, and I'm like, okay, what do we talk about? Because there's so much to talk about. But also, I don't know what you want to talk about as far as like your updates on your life, where you're at.
Well, there's not really a lot of updates on my life.
Well, there is.
Not since the last time I was here. We always do like a recap of what I've been doing.
Okay.
So I've been doing streaming.
Yeah. And no Halloween plans for you.
No.
You're not dressing up anymore.
I will probably dress up for an early stream on today.
This outfit.
After the podcast airs, because I don't want to take your viewers.
It's fine. My sister's like, can I wear this on stream? I'm like, it's fine. Everything's fine. You're going to like fierce. Do you think they'll know who you are?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think you look really cool like it.
Thanks.
Yay. Okay.
But yeah, this is probably the end costume for me.
We were a League of Their Own. We can insert it. We were a League of Their Own for the kids' Halloween festival. And then we were Hunger Games for this.
You freaked out about the League of Their Own. They're like, oh my gosh, no one's going to be in costume. And I'm like, who cares? And who are you?
Well, because it was like a first time going to this particular spot with our kids. And I realized nobody was dressing up. And I just realized we were all very dressed up. And I was like, oh my God, maybe we weren't supposed to come in costume.
Okay, a dress and a baseball cap is not very dressed up.
Well,
I'm going to be so for real.
We were all matching. We were all coming in matching. But I thought it was a really good group costume because
everyone loved Gagged.
They were very excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was fun. It was fun because we never really do anything for Halloween.
I know.
I don't know if we're going to come trick-or-treating at your house tomorrow, maybe.
That's
are you
okay.
handing out candy? I'm just so tired.
No,
I'm so
I get
tired.
it. I'm so tired too.
Okay.
You don't have to come over.
No, but we want to because like it'd
we
be
can come
Elvis's first time.
trick-or-treating to your house if you want, if you're available.
But I feel like we love to get out. You know what I
Well,
mean?
you just text me if you want to come over. How about that? I don't know. Do whatever you want. I'll be here.
I didn't know if you guys were passing out candies or dressing up or what. 'cause
We are.
you are. Some people will come over.
Although I feel like the stuff that I got this year is not fun. Because last year I had green Takis, zombie Takis.
And do people like those? Oh, someone liked
Love,
it. Was it?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And now I have zombie Kool-Aids
Ooh, we'll come over for that.
and pretzels. And everyone's like, nix the pretzels.
Why?
Well,
The
I said they get both of them.
I love a pretzel.
I don't know. I love a salty snack.
I think last year you made like little pizzas for us too. That was kind of fun. It was kind of a
Yeah.
set. Okay, maybe we'll come over there.
Well, whatever. Don't feel pressure.
Last time we forgot to talk about like, what you do here on Just Trish. I feel like we didn't talk about your crew position.
Oh, yes.
My sister has worked for. She's like. Honestly, like our all-star tech employee, like you're very much, you know how to figure things out. Like you organize, you do,
I do.
you know, every time for Patreon, like you tell me how much for the tiers. Like I'm always just like, I even we added the new music tier, and I was like, wait, can you tell me how many people? Because like I don't even know how you check those things. And you're like,
At
this is how
like
many.
8:30 at night, I'm like, sure, I will just get up and go tell you right now. Let me just do that.
You could have waited. It didn't have to be that
If
night.
you ask me something, you need to know it now.
No, that's not true. My sister has worked with me, for me, whatever you want to call it. I guess for like a while, like 10 years, because you were like you were my assistant for a little while.
Uh-huh.
We talked about that, where you got the boiling crab. We love that story. But now you do the Patreon.
Yeah.
And you help facilitate orders on Shopify. You're the customer service basically for
Yeah.
our merch.
Yes.
You are the customer service, not
And
basically
shipping, I do as well.
shipping. We now have stickers that say shipped by Callie or shipped by
Yes.
Lenna. But now they know, I guess, if you mess up the order, like it was shipped by Callie, and they
Okay,
like let you know.
I am human, and there's a lot of Just Trish fans out there, so
yes.
I try and do my best, but I am human, so please have grace.
Yeah, I feel someone emailed my sister and is like, oh, if I was Trisha Paytas, I would have. What did they say? Tell them what it was. About the, like, I would have people, I would have, if I was a corporation, I would do this.
I would be covering all of the fees. I'm like, well, let's just actually just give you this for free.
Oh, it was yeah. They were yelling at my sister for the custom fees, and she goes, I don't know.
As a disclaimer, if you have a customer service question, you are directly talking to me.
Yeah, there's no team or corporation.
Yeah, it is me.
We ship out of our garage.
And if you get something, it's from me or my mom.
Yeah, literally. She answers the emails, so I know. I guess people might think we have a big one. That's why we do like limited quantities. A little announcement, I guess. We have the hoodie restock on next Tuesday, which I didn't realize was the elections. Do you think that matters that my hoodies drop the same day? Okay, I don't know if it was.
But
online.
I also thought that. I was like, ooh, slay.
That is on the election day? Yeah. Okay, well, vote and then go get a hoodie, I guess. I don't know. But we're restocking.
Or vote in your hoodie.
Oh, yeah. Well,
they won't get it. But, or maybe you will. We're very fast at shipping.
I know they ship sometimes the same day. So
I know. I feel bad because we ship so fast. Sometimes I get a customer service email. Hey, can you cancel my order?
You're like,
gone. That's been gone.
Amazon can never.
No.
Trisha Prime.
They're shaking
Yes.
right now. Just Trish is coming.
The restock is happening, though. It's happening next week, and it'll be my mom and my sister
So
literally
excited.
doing it. But we do limited drops because of that. I feel like we just could never handle like 5,000 orders. So
Right.
check it out then. All right, hot topics.
Okay, well.
I always want to hear yours. Like, Mom always sends me her hot topics in the morning just for fun, and now I want to hear like yours. Like, what's yours?
Well, my first one is very short and sweet because TMZ is
Okay,
kind
Sabrina
of crazy.
Carpenter.
Is that
the tour.
Oh, okay. That's me too. TMZ is wild with these Halloween costumes, but it was a who'd you rather and like comparison of celebrities in their costumes. But I just wanted to give a quick shout out. Our girls, Gigi and La Demi, were on.
Oh, what
the
did they dress
list.
up as?
Cowgirls. I was like, slay.
I love it. And it was like a TMZ like top.
Yes.
I haven't seen them.
An article. And I was like, oh my God, they made the list.
Gigi and Nats also did Mask, I think, recently. They were holding a baby mask. They were like, Nats was
cute.
Mask, the green face, and then Gigi was Cameron Diaz. I was going to say Cameron Dallas. Cameron Diaz. And they were holding a baby. I thought it was like a baby, because I know they talked about like having a baby, and so I was like, oh my God, is it a baby announcement? But I don't think it was. But they were
That'd be cute, though.
They always do. They did like Mr. and Mrs. Smith last year. Like Gigi and Nats are always like very. And
Oh my
I
gosh.
haven't seen her in a while, but love
I'd love to
her.
see them though on TMZ. I'm like, slay.
Was it like the thumbnail was like the main thing?
No, I think the first one was like Paris Hilton and Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, what'd they do?
They did, what's her name? She's like anime girl, Sailor Moon.
Oh, okay, that's cute. I love that.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite Halloween costume you've seen?
Honestly, the most creative one that I've seen was Dress to Impress.
How do they do
Shout
that?
out Oscar.
Oscar did it?
They were in like just like a
Oh.
like a. Can I say this? little outfit.
Okay, well, bleep.
But then they printed out the stars and they gave themselves a 5 stars. I'm like, cute.
That's a really cute. I love when people do that. I
Yeah.
love it. What's your favorite gay Twitter one?
What?
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I'm not on Twitter.
Oh,
Twitter X.
you're not at all? Like, when,
No.
like they're like, I hate gay Halloween. What do you mean you're chaperone in the passenger seat? Like, you know, there's like a weird combination. Am I explaining that right? Like, okay, so
I don't
you
know.
don't know any of those weird combinations you haven't seen
No.
anywhere? Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. Sorry. I thought it was a universal thing. Okay.
No,
got
I
it.
guess it's just a Twitter thing.
Yeah, you're not on Twitter.
Twitter and Instagram, I guess, it's just like.
Wow, you really boycott. Why? You're like, no, Elon Musk.
It's just too much. I get overstimulated on too many apps.
Yeah, that's true. That's
So
I get that.
I just too much news. I just like to keep it to my own 2 little apps, my Twitch and my
TikTok. You
Yes,
do scroll
thank
through
you.
TikTok. What's your
I
FYP?
love Wild right now.
What is it?
But I was loving the Brie Powers. I know that's old news, but she's
Brie Powers.
apparently now
Oh.
in going through trial because she tried to mediate. I don't know. She was like,
For what?
she's getting evicted. Remember when I said that I don't think that I think she's living
Brie
in that
Powers
storefront?
Is the okay? So it's the one that was on the Mormon dating app and yelled at the guy that came over to get his teeth cleaned. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's like a whole story into itself.
Whitened, not clean. She's a hygienist.
Oh, she was whitening his teeth
Whitening, yeah.
for $100 or something.
I guess.
But then she was like, I need to pay rent, so you need to like give me more money.
But then she asked for 2,000. I don't know. She's so insane. But
Mormon talk is, yeah, I feel for her. I feel like she has maybe some issues, but she's like this pretty like blonde girl that was on this like Mormon dating app, and this guy like was gonna meet up with her. Although there was a lot of red flags that he ignored. Again, not to victim blame, but there was a lot of red flags. Mainly like I need my rent paid, like pay my rent, and he's like I don't even know you, but he still wants to go
Right.
get his teeth cleaned by
But
her.
also, what a weird. If you're trying to get a date, I'm gonna pay you to whiten my teeth, and then if we both vibe, then we'll go out on a date. Like, huh?
I guess he was like
Either shoot your shot or don't.
I guess it's kind of nice. It's kind of like if someone's like, oh, like I'm gonna, I don't know, like
No, that's weird.
What if someone donated to you like $5,000 on Twitch? Wouldn't you be like, maybe I'll go on a date with that
No.
person? Really?
No, thank you for the 5,000. Goodbye.
And they're like, but I want to take you on
I'll
a
play
date.
3 games with you.
Okay.
That's
Not a date,
it.
though.
Not a date. No.
What does it take to get a date with you? Because you're not the dating type
It
anymore.
would take a lot.
Really, you just don't like to do it.
Well, no, it's just like I don't know.
Picky.
No, I'm not even picky. It's just like give me anyone, honestly.
Then what is it?
I just like I'm protecting my peace, I think.
Okay, you're just happy because
You
my sister always has her hair, her makeup done. I was like, oh my god, that was what I hated about dating was doing that part. But you have it just to like come over to my house, and I was like, how do you do your hair and makeup every single
Yeah,
day?
I just think I'm in a good spot in my life, and I just like don't want anyone to put their little grubby mitts on it. You know?
Yeah, same. You guys are very similar. It is very interesting. I know. I'm always so curious, but I love that. I love that for you. I love that about you. Very cool.
thank you.
So don't donate to get a date with my sister.
Well, do if you want to, but don't expect anything in return.
Would you ever do a dating show? I want to get my sister on like Love Is Blind, but you're like,
Oh no.
just for funsies to get your like numbers up on Twitch.
No.
People might see you and be like,
I'm not
oh.
gonna do it for the plot. No.
No. Okay. Well, respect.
It's too much. I did it once with the comedian show. I don't need to do it again.
I love this era of you because you have like a lot of times you have been with boyfriends and I don't see you as much. So I do love this era. I at least get to see you. And I always say that. I'm like, I'm so thankful we get this time because
And
you
I'm
just never
close
know.
to you now. It's like I just want to
No, it's
enjoy
great.
it.
I love it. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy that you're happy.
Well,
and you are the
thanks.
happiest, I think. I honestly, like, I've known you through all the eras, and I feel like you're the happiest now. So
Aw, thank
I'm always
you.
happy you're happy. So
I'm happy you're happy.
Okay, Hot Topic Queen. You're-
Okay, well, my other one, Brian Austin Green is trying to get back in the news, I guess, because
Oh, we did talk about this in Glam. Were you here when we talked about it this morning?
I was the one talking to you. I gave you a little tidbit.
You were giving the Hot Topic.
Yes, because you asked me what it was. I'm like, do you want to know?
Okay,
But anyways,
yes.
he's been talking to everybody, Page 6 and TMZ about his divorce with.
He's been talking about it. Maybe he'll come on our show.
Maybe.
Do you think he would?
I bet he would love the platform.
I love Brian Austin Green.
He's trying to get in there.
Okay, I kind of live for him. He used
But
to be so
also,
hot.
how long ago did they divorce? Like forever ago.
Yeah, he just doesn't stop talking
He
about it.
doesn't.
But I get it. Like, that's your claim to fame.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That's what
I was
say.
gonna say. I would be like, so the time I was married to Megan Fox, like, that's kind of everything.
So he explains as to why their marriage crumbled, and apparently it's because she was annoyed of everything. And I'm like, slay.
Because she was annoyed at everything? What does that mean?
Like,
He
the way
divorced
he
her?
chewed,
Oh.
she was annoyed of. And I'm
That's
like,
why they divorced?
Well, you know how it builds up over time. She was 24 when they got married.
Oh, but they were like 18 when they met.
18.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
after that, like, yeah, you're gonna grow out of an old man.
Yeah.
Because
How old was he? Like 30s?
37.
Oh my god, that's
Right.
gross. I actually don't want him on anymore. I hate that. That's so ick. That's so weird.
Sorry.
Like,
Trying to get you on.
No. I liked him on Desperate Housewives. He dated Bree in one season. I really liked him on that. But then I was like, ew, this is kind of ick. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, like, why is she talking about it? Like, he is married with like another child. And I'm like, do we need to keep talking about it?
Exactly. And it's
like,
been years since they've been together. So it was odd timing that he brought it up. But I just think that it's so.
Is he promoting something?
No.
Oh, he's just giving interviews?
Yes.
Okay, love that.
And just bringing her up. And I'm like, this is so random.
Oh, and now you're on Team Megan's side then.
I am on Team Megan
Yeah.
because I totally get that too. Like, maybe don't be annoying then. I don't know.
For chewing? Don't chew?
But you know how like you can just exist in a space with someone and you're like, you're actually really bothering me.
Well, that means you just don't like the person then.
Exactly.
Because I feel like the things that annoy me about Moses don't annoy me anymore.
So that's what he doesn't get. She wasn't into him anymore.
Well, I guess he gets it because they're divorced. So.
Well, no, because he's like, oh, she was just annoyed of me. I'm like, no, honey, I think it's way deeper than that.
Oh, you think there was something like more that she didn't like about him?
She just doesn't like you anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you start dating an 18-year-old. They grow out of you.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you had 3 babies, and it's a lot.
I know.
Good for her. Good for her for breaking free. She's still
love
with
her.
MGK.
I don't know.
Oh.
I think so. No.
I don't know. Remember that girl in Love is Blind was like MGK's girlfriend?
Yes.
And we're breakfast to Megan Fox. You're probably thinking about. I love Megan Fox. I think she's a queen. I love
do
her.
too. It's like her season.
What is she doing now?
Well, no, it's like spooky season. Jennifer's Body.
Jennifer's Body.
You know, yeah.
You know the girls that were here earlier playing the set, the Drip Dome? They built a whole Jennifer Body's pool in someone's like garage. It was so
That's
cool.
so cool.
That's how I knew I wanted them as like set designers because I was like, wait, they're so good.
You're
They
like,
did this in a
actually
garage.
give me that too.
Yeah, I was like, I have a garage. Can you build
I have
that?
4 garages actually. I need something in every garage.
We cleared out one just for photo shoots, and it kind of slays for a photo shoot. I kind of love it.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then when you see it, it's like, wow, it doesn't even look like it's in your garage. It's very cool.
I love
We're
it.
trying to clean out the 4th stall. That's what my mom's current project is, cleaning out the 4th stall. We can ask her about it when she comes on.
Just your mom?
Our mom. It is so weird because I feel like you're a guest. I'm like, my mom, our mom. We do share mom, everybody.
Yes, we do.
Different dads. But honestly, yeah. But I feel like you're a full sister.
You are my full sister.
Well, technically not, but
well,
yeah,
whatever.
But I feel like
Science.
you are. We're the closest. I love having 2 girls because we are the closest. We love our brother, but I see you the most.
Yeah.
Well, you also live very close. That's why.
I'm like down the street.
Yeah, which is great.
Which I love.
Okay, what was your second one? I saw you.
That was
your phone.
that
you
was
had
it.
one. You had one. Okay,
That was it.
Love
And
Who had
then-
3? Someone had 3. Was it you that had 3? Oh, Jimmy had 3. Okay,
Well,
yeah.
I was gonna talk about the Shawn Mendes thing.
Yes, I don't even know this. Oh, the queerness.
Yes.
Love it.
So,
We love a
but he
queer.
was very ambiguous about it though. He like
Very.
didn't say one or the other.
Yeah.
Or not, he doesn't have to either.
Yeah,
But,
that's what is.
That's what bi.
No, I know.
Right, yeah.
But a lot of people, a lot of the news are like, "Oh, he's gay." It's like, well, he didn't really say that either.
Yeah, he's just.
But also,
Whatever.
didn't he just like, was it Sabrina and Camilla Cabello?
Yes.
Weren't they feuding over him?
Well, I guess a while ago. I guess it's like an old feud, and the song
I know, but
was
then
about
it's
them.
like, actually, I didn't want either of you.
He's like, that's the real G.
Oh, look at you.
I love it. So he did address it. It was like in concert.
Yes,
Oh,
while he was
okay.
strumming on the guitar.
I do love that. There is something very
Cathartic
cute
about it too. Like,
yeah, I also love when people like don't answer. I think that's also good because
Yeah.
nobody's business. I guess it's like human nature to know.
I just thought it was funny because like their whole feud was because of this one guy, and he's like, I just don't want either of you.
Yeah, I want no one. Maybe he's like you, where he's just like, I don't want anyone.
Maybe.
You should date him.
Oh God, here we
Shawn
go.
Mendes and Callie.
He is very cute, but he's very young, isn't he?
No, isn't he like 30?
Mid-20s, I think.
Oh, really?
I feel like 25.
I feel like he's been around forever. I didn't know. Okay, well, I wanted the weekend, but is he like having a baby with Anita? I keep seeing him post.
Who is
Isn't
Anita?
he? She's pregnant. She's like a singer, rapper. Yeah,
I don't know
Does anyone
her.
know? Okay, he keeps posting like, oh, it's almost here, and it's like her pregnant belly, and I'm like, oh, I thought he was dating like a model.
He posts her?
Yeah.
Oh,
I wonder if it's. You didn't hear about this? I don't know if it's.
No.
I don't know. Maybe I'm like way wrong about this, but I'm right. He's having a baby.
No, he keeps posting like he keeps sharing photos of like her like sonograms and stuff on his story, but he's still with his girlfriend.
Oh,
but
he
she
is.
like just announced her pregnancy and she's like really far along, so it is kind of weird.
That's what. And he's commenting all over, and they're really cute. But he's still with the model girl.
As far as I know, yeah.
It wasn't a collab post, was it?
A collab post, like a joint one? No, I don't know what was happening, but... Oh, Sexiest Man Alive comes out tomorrow. Who do you think is going to be on the cover? They started announcing some already.
Ooh.
They started announcing like hottest musician and hottest. Who do you think is gonna be cover star?
Oh gosh, I don't even know.
Who are the contenders, Oscar?
No, right?
Like a Jonathan Bailey, maybe a Pedro Pascal. I
No.
think those are like the
No, none of those. None of those. If you had to choose a Jonathan Bailey or Pedro Pascal, that's our debate here on
Pedro Pascal.
Oh,
well,
my
I love
God.
him, but I just wouldn't see that for him. You know,
Gladiator or Sexiest Man Alive?
Gladiator.
He's in the Gladiator.
Sexiest man alive. I mean, he is hot,
but not Sexiest Man
not
Alive.
like sexiest man.
Are you gonna see Gladiator or Wicked if you had to choose only one?
Wicked.
Ooh, there you go. November 22nd.
I've never seen a Gladiator movie.
Wow, that's a flex.
I know.
I saw one against my will. I did not want to see it.
only one other one.
So you saw the one.
I saw the one with Joaquin Phoenix. I don't know which one that. We had to see it in school actually. It must have been out a while ago because I was like still in high school and I remember we watched Gladiator and I was like, this is awful,
Boring
and violent
Oh yeah, I'm
for
not
no
about
reason.
that.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't
thank
love
you.
history either, so
Neither do I. Do you remember the Gladiator commercial with Beyonce and Pink and Britney Spears?
yes.
So good. Was it Pepsi? Super Bowl.
Pepsi.
We will. Remember? That was so iconic. Oh my god. Well, Halloween is amongst us. Favorite Halloween memory. It's today actually. So what is your favorite Halloween memory?
My favorite, well, actually, it's kind of full circle because we didn't really do much growing up. I mean, the one memory of childhood that I had was I was Princess Jasmine, but we lived in the Midwest at the time, so they made me wear tights underneath my costume.
Who made
and a
you wear
jacket.
tights?
My mom and my dad.
Oh, because you were gonna be cold.
But Jasmine didn't do it. So it was like inauthentic. But anyways,
Did your belly? Did you cover your belly too?
I had a whole turtleneck underneath.
Oh, you had the full.
I should have brought a photo because it
Well,
was
you
so
can insert
sad.
it. Do you have a picture of it at
I'll
home?
have to find it.
Insert the picture. That's your.
No, that's not it.
Oh.
No, but I'm just saying I always wanted to like commit to the bit, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like when we moved out here, I found friends, and actually one of my friends used to work as a security guard in this community, gated community.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so he would get invited to these super lavish parties, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go all out. So I started my costume. I was gonna be a mermaid.
I remember this one.
And I started making it in August. And I came here and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like Real Housewives. Like,
Really? In this community?
Yes!
That's so funny.
It was my first taste of like, oh my God, people actually live. Like, this is insane,
That's
you know?
so crazy. I mean, it is really nice, but it's like, it just shows when you get out of LA, like, what you can live life. Because, like, in LA, you could spend the money we spend on this house on, like, literally a condo. Like,
I
literally,
know.
like, the smallest condo ever. So it's like, once you get out of LA and, like, see what you can do.
But
with,
like, that's even way back when you and mom still share a bedroom.
that can be our interview. We shared a bedroom.
Well,
we
you
had a
know why?
two-bedroom. And my sister got her own bedroom
You
at
know
16.
why? Because,
I was like, how? And me and my mom, I'm 22, and my mom is like, you know, in
you
her
were
50s.
a hoarder. I could not.
What does that mean, though?
You had a mound of clothes that you had to climb
That's
up like
not
a
why.
mountain. Yes, it is.
No, it's not
yes,
why.
it is.
And I was like, why does Callie get her own room? And my mom would be like, I just have missed you all these years you've been gone. And so we shared a room. And I was like, oh. But then when I started dating, I had to be like, pretend like my mom was just like our roommate or something. And I was just like, oh, I don't know. My mom's just here. And you always got your own room. And I had a little resentment towards it. 'Cause I was like, that's not fair.
sorry. But you know what? I was literally thinking about that the other week. And I'm like, I know she says like, oh, well, Callie got her own room or whatever. But I'm
Yeah.
like, literally, it's because I think it's because I'm just my ADHD for real.
I don't think that's why. Because at the
No,
time, I
I
didn't
get
have much.
overstimulated. Like if even now to this day, like when I see something not put away, like last night I needed to stream. But I was like, I really have got to clean this disaster of a house up because I cannot think straight.
Which is like
without,
the cleanest house ever. Like your house is
but
very
I'm
clean.
just saying, like, if I had to live in that room, I don't think that I
was
would
like
be well.
6 tubs. It was like not even crazy.
We had to build
I had no
a
money
wire
back
rack
then.
with all of your things in tubs, and then next to your bedside, it was a mound of just clothes.
Well, it's still like that. I mean, that's just a mound wherever it goes. Like, I don't know what to tell you about that. But
yeah, but now you have the space to just hide it.
I don't know. I was like, we need to get another house. I feel like we're running out of space. We're just shoving everything everywhere, but we are cleaning it out soon and foremost.
But I do think that was my favorite because it's like, wow, life is a funny way of just like coming full circle because now you're here.
You
I was like,
manifested
that's
it. You found this
crazy.
community for us.
I
And yeah,
know.
you saw the house. Yeah.
But yeah, that was my favorite.
Life is worth living.
I don't know what that.
You know the song?
You always want to sing with me.
Because you sing with me and you didn't give me anything. But okay.
I don't know what the next words
You
would
know,
be.
you know this one. The arena.
No,
the
I'm
arena.
not singing that.
You know it. You know it.
That's all I know of that one.
Wait, really?
Yeah. What else did he sing?
This game's been played before 73 times one. The faster you die, the faster you lose.
Oh.
The children wielding weapons, feeling sort of. Okay.
The arena.
The arena. This is all.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Play it again. Play it again. Sorry.
Shout out to Yourself though. We did like that song.
Oh. So sad. Do your.
That's not me. That's Katniss.
Oh, that's only one? Okay.
She's 3rd district.
Oh, okay.
Or no, 12th. But this is like the sign of peace or something.
Okay, so that could be you too.
I got okay. Whatever.
Okay, our rebel, everyone, Callie Metz.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming.
Oh.
No.
What is this? Am I helping you? Oh. You
No, I was shaking your hand. Next up, we have from the District of the Sea, Scales and All, our legendary, the one and only Megs. Woo! Hop on up here. Wow, we have the notes. This is what we have in common. The hand here, put it there. Yes. Hi, Mom. Our shipper of the crew of Just Trish. My mom's shipping extraordinaire. She loves to ship. How many boxes?
It's my life. I love
It's your
it.
life. Is it not her life? How many boxes you ship a
It
day?
is my life.
You ship like 20 boxes a day.
Yeah, I feel them post office people love me. I could be a deck worker on there now.
You did work at the post
Loading
office.
them
People
up.
wanted to know about the post office
Load
working.
that little Jeep up, I'll tell you.
We gotta get her a van, but my mom's so picky about her van. She doesn't want a console in the middle. I'm like, what van doesn't have a
Yes.
console? Like, I would just go buy you one because I need to get her like a new vehicle to like tow all these boxes in. But she's very particular about her vehicle.
Because if I'm driving and I want to pull over, take a nap, I don't have to go outside. I just go inside and lay down.
Okay, there you go. My mom loves a van.
I
She
do. I
loves
love
a
a
minivan.
van.
Hopefully
You guys-
Volkswagen. We're waiting for the Volkswagen, but that's not
Oh,
coming out
yeah.
yet. When are those out?
I don't know if they're even going to come
Are they
to
coming?
the U.S.
Electric? Okay. They're supposed to be here, but I guess
I'm waiting.
when it happens, we'll get you that Volkswagen. My mom's had her Jeep now for like 4
I know
years.
it's between yellow or green, so I don't know.
Ooh,
There's no
not
pink.
Could make it pink.
Was there a pink?
No,
Maybe.
could make it though.
Maybe.
Yeah, my mom.
You know what I want to do? I want to wrap the Jeep and have just Trish on it.
Then people know where you're at. The opposite of incognito.
And then I'd always have to do my makeup like Callie, so forget it.
You could wear this in disguise, then
Right.
nobody would recognize you.
I know.
No, my mom
Thanks.
always. You got me my first 2 cars, so then I always think like, what kind of cars can we get my mom? So
Yeah.
on to the next. We
I
had a
got you
Porsche.
the Johnny Depp car.
Yeah, I love that car so much.
That was a beat up old thing though.
I loved it,
The
though.
tires didn't work, the heat didn't work. You had to wear a
But it was
blanket.
a car. I was
know.
so happy. We had just seen
I was-
Secret Window, and he drove a Jeep Cherokee,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, I want that car." And then the license plate said Depp 63 on it. I really loved him
True.
back in the day. That was great. My dad. I remember my dad got my brother like a really fancy Mountaineer when he turned 16, and I was like, "Oh, I can't wait for my car." And it had like leather seats, and then he's like, "No car for you." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then my
Right.
mom's like, "We'll get you one," and I was like, "Okay." It wasn't leather seats, but I loved it. It was great. It only broke
Yes.
down towards the end, and then I drove my mom's stick shift to school. And then you got me the Beetlebug too.
Oh,
Or
that's
you put your credit down or down payment or something down for
right.
it.
But
yeah.
didn't you get a dent like in it the first week?
Yeah, I did. I hit a parked car. The only time in my apartment building. It was bad,
I
but
think that here's a great story too. Though when we were late for the airport to take me and Callie back.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, what was it? 3 in the morning,
Yeah.
4, and it was dark. And she was, I can't see you. We go over there.
that was before glasses. Yeah, I went over the median. Like here in California, they have these like chunky things. And my whole bottom came down. And I was like, "Oh, is everyone okay?" And everyone was fine, but I just couldn't see at the time.
No.
I didn't have glasses at the time. I didn't know I couldn't see, and I now drive with glasses. So
Do you?
I do,
Okay.
especially at night.
Okay.
I definitely drive with glasses because Most always hands it to me before I go. He's like, "Make sure you wear your glasses," because he also knows I can't see at night.
True.
So that was great. But I loved it. I loved all the cars and always thankful for it. I remember getting that Beetlebug and loving it so much.
Yeah,
so
well, thanks.
Thank you. And then I was able to make the payments because, well, that's a whole other story. We We shared a sugar daddy for a minute. Aw, he's so sweet. He was so sweet. There's so many people in our lives that like helped us out, and that was really nice.
I know. We could write a novel.
Yeah,
all of us
I'm writing
together.
one. Oh, you should. I am. Well, not a novel. I'm writing my life, but I don't have that chapter in there. Although I could. You should. You should write a novel.
You didn't ask me why I picked Megs.
I just was about to ask you.
Megs, not Megs. Megs. Sorry,
Megs.
I've not watched The Hunger Games.
Yeah, you haven't seen The Hunger Games, but why did you pick Megs? Because also we gave my mom the option. We gave my mom and sister many options. It was Haymitch. It was Joanna. It was Lucy Gray. It was President Coin. It was President Snow. There were so many people. So why did you choose? This actually wasn't even an option, and my mom chose it. So how did that come to be? Because I remember. So how did it come to be?
Well, I'd like to say it's because I lost the rock, paper, scissors game, but because I'm the oldest out of everybody.
That's not why. I gave you the option. I gave you Lucy Gray. You could have won that really cute. Like, I thought that's the one you were going to pick, the one with, like, the colorful skirt.
Well, Callie goes, oh, you can be Mags. I'm like, okay, I didn't know. I don't know who she was. I thought she's probably some sexy young thing. And I looked at her picture. I'm like, So this is Mag's hair after the beauty salon.
Wait, that's why you picked it? Because you screamed? You're like, I need to be that one.
No.
Why did you pick her?
Well, I couldn't play any of the young ones. Everybody be like, she's too old to play
Julianne
that.
Moore had this hair. She was the
I
coin.
was going to. She's kind of blasé, though.
Okay.
Mags is like,
Drag her.
like that, And she doesn't wear a lot of
She's not coming on
makeup.
the podcast.
Okay, so you like Meg, so you thought she was fierce.
Well, okay, I've never watched The Hunger Games, but I've read about her online. What was her secret weapon? Fishnets and fish hooks.
Is that her secret weapon?
Well, I was not Callie goes, that's a weapon, a secret weapon.
I like her abilities, her skills, or something like that.
She said superpowers. I said they don't have superpowers.
Callie is so technical. I'm sorry,
Well,
but
she wanted to be Mags because she thought Joey Christopher was going to be here.
That would have been.
thanks, Cal.
Well, Joey
I did read that part of it too. She had to say goodbye to him somehow.
Yeah, that would have been actually an iconic
And she can't
photo.
talk, so
That would have been a really good. That would have been a good one. Joey
anything else,
Graceffa.
Callie?
That was good. No, because he was supposed to be Finnick, and I was super excited. I was like, oh, that actually goes so well.
That's true.
Because we've been talking about him every single episode, and I was like, and I think I commented. I think he posted. Maybe did he post Finnick or something? I don't know. He posted something, and I was like, can you wear this on my podcast? And they sent me a DM. He's like, yes, I'd love to. And then I was like, this is the day. And he's like, oh, I'm not there, but I'll come another day. And I was like, okay, well, you missed it. You missed the opportunity.
well,
Today was
maybe
the
he
day.
could send a video to Jimmy and have him here and to be like that.
Well, there's plenty of Finnick footage on there, so we can insert him somewhere.
Okay.
Jimmy, insert him somewhere. Yeah, it was. He wanted to play that role. It would have been good.
Well, we might have to do this all again then.
Okay, just all be catching
Part
fire. Part two. It was really
We
fun.
changed our characters though. We all be somebody
Well,
different.
you don't survive past the movie, so I don't know. You have to switch the characters.
I heard too of that, yeah.
You and Cinna are the ones out on this one, but that's okay. You could always be another character. You guys could pick someone
true.
else. So, all right.
I've always noticed too, everybody's up here with their phone. You could tell how old I am. I got my
I do the notes. I do it too. I keep my phone there. I usually have a note card.
And my
I like
cue
that you
card
did that.
person couldn't come today,
I
so
love that
I know
you-
they could stand out there. But
I love that you have the
I'm gonna
notes.
I'm not going to look at them, but
And how are you with? Before we get to hot topics, how are you? Just Trish shipping. How do you like it being in the shipping department?
I do. People, we ship them out fast. I mean, we were just crazy. I said, well, we don't have to ship them out this fast, but it's like, we love to get our stuff,
Oh my gosh.
So we're a pretty good team, I got to say.
And it's actually like every day. My mom's like, when those hoodies coming in? When are those hoodies coming in? I'm ready to ship, but I'm like, I don't know. It's coming. And then.
Because I want to get just the right, exact, cute poly mailers.
My mom loves a good mailer.
We can't have the squares anymore. Everybody bought those for some reason.
It's crazy, yeah.
Just like you saw them cups. But
Everyone
anyway,
wanted that. Yeah. My mom does the Posh. She sells all the clothes. I have more Posh for you to take. It's so
Yes.
much. And she went through all my storage units, and now she's going through our fourth stall garage we're going to have just headquarters in there. We're going to do a whole shipping thing in there. And so.
That's true.
Once
I'm
it's
trying.
cleared out.
But I
Yes.
love who it was packed by, because Callie would blame me if we forgot one. She'd go, it's you. No. So thank
now
you
they
for
know.
those. Thank
Callie was
you.
the only one to get the complaint about the customs, right? Was that the only complaint you got?
That's true.
Shopify, that's Patreon.
Oh, Patreon.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Like it was packed by Callie. I was like, oh, and she's also the customer service.
Not even customs. That's
Oh, it was something else. Okay, got it. They complained to you, the customer service person, but you also packed it. They're like, well, it's both me, sweetie. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. All right.
I'm gonna give them a
Here's something,
talking
though.
to.
Yeah. Be like, I'll let them know. I'll let Callie know.
But for these cups, you know, you had a certain amount, and I was packing them all. And that Callie comes down from her little roost, and she goes, "Could you put some stickers that I packed them? Because I'm up there working hard."
Printing all the labels. Oh, I guess you weren't packing them.
It's like, how old are you, 10? It's like,
But she said no.
well,
she packed them.
I did put some in.
Can you put some that say packed by Trish too?
No.
So they think mine's coming. Get my sticker too.
And Moses, okay.
Yeah, packed by, actually, my sister. Yeah.
Packed by everybody, you know?
Made with love by everybody. Callie did come up with the return address. It says just Trish and it has my little like picture on there. So if you get something in the mail, it's I don't know though. What if people start opening them in the mail? You know, like workers, they see it's a Just Trish package. Like, let me get my headshot out.
Oh, no.
It's a crime. Okay. Period.
First of all, why is it? I feel like I'm yelling on this.
It
It's
is,
'cause
I know.
It's because I live with her. That girl, Callie. My voice has gotten louder.
This is us every day.
It's
This is every
no.
day. I love it. I love the back and forth. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Everything's good. All
Okay.
right. Let's go.
Moses, when you come on, you can slow things down a little.
Slow things out with Moses.
Although you're looking pretty hot back there right now.
I know. You do look really good with the gold chain and
Yeah.
the ponytail. I love it. Did the chain come down or was it supposed to come up?
It was choking me.
Okay, got it. Moses has been a trooper with the wig.
He's not a neck person.
He's not. He cuts everything out. Hot Topics Mama.
Okay, well, of course.
Now's your moment for the notes if you want them.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Okay. Love it.
The Golden Bachelorette.
Watched it for you last night.
Oh,
yes.
thank you.
Yeah.
I know,
I started
I've been-
watching it and then I kind of fell off.
Me too. I watched the first episode and I was like, oh, you know, the guys seem dud again. But I binge watched it and it's really pretty good. I got to say,
Yeah.
so much better than the Gary.
You were a Gary hater
So-
from the beginning, but you were right about him. He
Still
turned out to
am,
be
because when he made
Still
that
am.
guest appearance, I'm like, why is he taking that glory? He does not need to be on this show.
I guess people, especially since he the marriage didn't work out. So it's like, don't come promote The Bachelor because you failed at it.
And it was
so.
a fake. So much came out about him. It's like, but she's just very. I love her a lot. So
Her name's Joanne, right?
Joan.
Joan. Yes, I do like her.
You
She
sure
looks
you
great.
watched the right one?
I didn't watch it. She looks amazing. My only gripe a little bit is that they're all so young. Because I
Yes.
wouldn't consider them golden age.
No,
You know what I mean? And I
right.
feel like they're still young enough to be like find the people without the show.
Except Pascal, he's 69, and if you don't win, please call me.
Oh, you love
He is so
Pascal.
Oh my God! Yes.
You have to go back to Chicago though.
Yeah.
Would you?
But no.
But
She's
still.
going to do a long distance thing. She said.
Where's she from?
I think Maryland.
Oh, so
None of them watch it. Forget it. They have no
I
help.
love it. I love a Golden Bachelor. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's so
I know,
good.
it
Two
was
of the guys
cute.
were Chicago, actually. Chicago's not bad. Like we didn't grow up outside. We grew up outside of Chicago. Actually, going to Chicago was fun. We used to go in there all the time.
Right.
He's very cute, but he's around women all day because he's a hairstylist. So I feel like that would be a little insecure about that. His son was very good looking. His kids were good looking.
But his background was really great. When he first gets to the house, he's like, you know, I do all designer clothes. I don't wash my own clothes. I don't cook. That's not his accent, but
It sounded close. It was a French accent. Yeah.
Very sexy guy for his age. I'm like, wow.
Okay, call my mom. Maybe he's the next Bachelor. You should apply to be the Bachelorette.
I know.
If he was the next Golden Bachelor, would you apply?
Yes.
Oh my God. I'd apply
But could
for
you?
my mom.
Every woman would apply.
Well, okay.
I mean, he takes trips. He eats only at the finest places.
We should be able to get you on there because they always have, you know what I mean? Like,
Rigging it.
no, they do. You remember that one Bachelorette, the one who was on Joey's season? Her dad got to be on it because she was the Bachelor. Yeah, so I was just like,
But he's
oh,
already
wow.
off of it, so.
Or they probably want him to be the next Bachelor. They probably want him because he's like he was kind of like a little like.
But he
plant.
has no personality.
Yeah, their date was rough on the boat.
I don't know if it's how they edited it, but you know,
Jimmy's the
all
editor
about
of
the
the
editor.
Bachelor.
I've seen the first season.
Did you? Did you like it?
I love the women. I can't watch straight men on TV.
Yeah, it's a lot.
They
The
don't
older men
give.
are-
The women
yeah.
are so cool. One of them kept farting. And that was her storyline.
It was the Kris Jenner lookalike.
Yes.
That one, yes, I loved
Yeah,
her. She should have been the next
I
Bachelorette.
love.
Yeah,
Oh,
she was.
kill it.
Yeah, you would. I
You
know.
should be the Bachelorette.
Oh, I think she has to go on and compete, and then unless they want to put her on there, I would love it too. I applied for her first season and they didn't call, so call my mom. We're so close. We live 5 minutes from the Bachelor Mansion. I could just drop you off.
I know.
You know, just be like, there it is. I would love to, and I'll be on the show too if you want me to be. I'll be a presenter. I think that's what the dad
You
did.
just stand by me on every rose ceremony.
Yes, I think the first when the dad came, the one who was on the Bachelorette girl.
Yeah.
I think she was there with her dad. She goes, "Oh, hi, Joan. I want you to meet my dad." I'm like, okay, well, that's not really
Yes,
fair. You're giving the
I
leg
know.
up, but I'd be happy to do that
Well,
for
that
you.
one Bachelor, Jordan, when he got nixed, he and that Leslie from the Bachelorette are together.
How? They just like DM'd each other or what?
I don't know.
Yeah, like on
She
their
goes, I
own.
like him. I think Joan was trying to set some up. Because she's,
that's
and one
nice.
thing I read, she said, I set one up and that didn't work, but the second one worked. So it must be them too.
That's pretty cool. I guess like it is hard. I was thinking about that, like finding like love because at that age, only because like it's like you don't go out. You know what I mean? It's not like you guys go out to like clubs or on dating
Right.
apps or something like that.
And
so.
I think, wasn't she from Minnesota, which is kind of close to
Chicago? Oh,
Chicago.
that would make sense then. Yeah, if you're both in
Yeah.
the same vicinity. I know. We put my mom on like Bumble around here, and it's like, I don't know. The older men around here are just not
they look,
it.
you know, like they 65-year-olds look like they're 90. They just didn't take care of themselves. I'm sorry, but it's not that all women do. But
My
it's
mom's
like,
like a Jane Fonda over here, where Jane Fonda's like, I do not like old men. I mean, dude, and you're very young. You keep yourself up. You love to be active. You love to
yeah,
eat little. Like you love all that. Yeah,
eat
You
a
do.
little.
You do.
I can eat, girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the pizza? Where's the pizza?
No.
My mom is a leftover queen. I will say that. I never know if you actually eat the leftovers. You said that a lot have been thrown away.
Most of the
Yeah.
time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She loves a leftover for sure.
Yeah.
Which is great. We have more upstairs if you want
Okay.
some leftover. And we don't even have the cocoa cake down here. We were supposed to show
Yeah,
it,
I've
but
been
that's
looking
okay.
for it.
Mel said it was downstairs. She said it's downstairs when my mom asked her where it was.
She goes, down there. And then Trisha goes, you weren't supposed to say anything because she wants this piece yesterday.
She wanted that cake so bad. So when my mom was like, did you have some cocoa cake yesterday? She's like, no. That's all she asked for last night. She had 10 cupcakes, so everyone can calm down because she did not that many. She had like 3 cupcakes, but everyone's like, oh my God, you can't give her cake. And I was like, we had a lot of cupcakes. So
Maybe a half a cupcake.
yeah, she didn't eat much, I guess. I guess Moses knocked the frosting off the first one. I didn't know. I gave her one with a frosting. I was
That's
like,
what we do with, what are those cupcakes we buy? With the little
Sprinkles?
Yes.
I love
Knock
them.
the frosting
Yeah.
off. There's
The cake is
too
better.
much. Yeah.
So who do you think's gonna win? Golden Bachelorette.
Well, did you see the bowling one, right?
Yes.
Was it Chalk, is that his name?
Yeah.
From Wichita, Kansas.
I love where you know
Shout
they're from.
out. I don't know why. Because it's in the Midwest, I guess. He was all over her. And the other guys
Yeah.
are like, give us a chance.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was too much, I think.
But also, when her hometown thing, wasn't that a little odd?
with the mom.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
they-
I think she just died. I think.
but to take her and they planted a tree at a friend's
Well,
ranch.
yeah.
And then she got to pull her door down it too. It's like
Well-
that was a very private moment.
I think it was fine. Wait, why didn't you like it? You thought like she shouldn't be there? It's too early, too soon, or something?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I guess he felt comfortable enough. He said he loved her, so I guess he felt
he
comfortable
does
enough.
want her really bad.
Yeah, so I guess maybe he
So-
felt the connection enough. I don't know.
I guess maybe. I love.
I guess I know what you mean. Like she's on dates with other guys, so maybe it's like not that serious. Or maybe
I felt like it could have been awkward for her though. It's like just
no.
family.
I feel like if
and
someone wanted me,
friends.
even if I didn't know someone, and they're like, "Oh, will you come to this person's?" I'll be like, "Okay." Like if they want my support, I guess.
Well, that's you.
know.
You do pretty much
Mom's like,
anything.
I'm not going with someone. Sorry. I don't know. I guess. I know. Yeah, I guess that.
But I
maybe-
did like Pascal's date. I feel they had that all planned for him.
Oh,
you know,
for sure. I think they plan all of
private
them.
jet.
Yes, they're not-
Vegas.
Oh, right. 'cause they're
Wayne
probably-
Newton. He
Yeah.
got teeth.
I know.
He got his teeth fixed.
He looks so good. That's one you should date. Is he married?
I
Love Wayne Newton.
I think he married somebody out of his audience one time.
Oh, the dream.
See, it does work.
What is
There's
it?
a lot of people to pick from.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, I'll take this one. Yeah, that's the dream.
And I
though.
think they're still together. But
That's pretty good. God, could
I
you
remember
imagine?
him when he was on the Lucy show.
You do? No.
Yes, he
like
was in a
reruns.
barn in bib singing
Dr.
to his
Shane?
cow.
Was he singing? Oh, was he?
probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, how old is he now?
Oh gosh, he must be. Is he 80? Who's fact checking?
Nobody.
Later.
Jimmy puts it in the edit. Not 80.
Well, you got a lot of editing to do,
I
Jimmy.
know. Oh my gosh.
Especially this segment right here.
He's 82.
82. Okay, fact. Okay, Isaiah was quick with it. 82. He looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I do. I think I love the idea of the Bachelor, Golden Bachelor. I just wish they were a little older because there's a lot of good-looking older gentlemen. You know, what I mean, Dick Van Dyke. He's married, but if he wasn't, he'd be a good one. I love Dick Van Dyke. He's so cute.
Okay.
That to me is golden. That's like, you know, I guess a little past golden, I guess, at that point. We love him, though. We do love him. I love him so much.
Well, who do you think's going to win?
Well, I wanted, was it Charles? I wanted Charles, but he's gone.
What?
I love Charles.
He didn't really have a personality. He was sweet.
Charles had a personality. He was so good.
Really?
Yeah, he was so funny. And just sweet.
Well, then
and
Jack was actually funnier.
the loud one? No.
He jumps in the pool,
He
did
reminded me of
cannonballs.
our uncle.
Okay.
Like that vibe, just being loud and stuff like that. I was like, I guess he cooked, but
Well, he was living his life. I feel he knew he wasn't going to get picked.
yeah, he probably just wants. I think they all go on with like the hope they can be the next bachelor to get to pick the women or something.
Yeah, I
probably.
suppose.
But
He was a little obnoxious.
I don't think Pascal will win. I don't think he will. I think he's just like good looking. He wears Hermes belts. Like I think he's good, but I don't think he's gonna win.
Because she said she didn't think he was. But you know, it's all about the editing again. I'm sorry, but maybe they're trying to figure out that.
I love it. Jimmy's like, yes. Well, the finale airs next week on ABC, so check it out.
No, it's not. Is
yeah,
it?
it's the finale
I
next
thought
week.
they had their suites yet. Their
I thought she didn't want to. Yeah, no suites.
They're yes, no beds.
No, but
There's a difference.
they're gonna get the floor.
There's no. She's just good. They're just going to meet to talk and eat, and then she's sending them out. They're not even staying overnight.
Oh my god, that's weird. You couldn't stay the night without having sex. You can just like hang out for the night. That's so weird.
Can
Goodbye.
men do that?
Then it's not even dating. Then you're not even dating. If you don't want to spend the night with someone, then you're not going to want to like date and marry someone.
Not get lucky.
Right. Long night to get lucky.
Is that what they do on the regular Bachelor?
I mean, they don't
all
say
sleep?
what they do, but you can just stay the night with someone. You don't have to have sex with somebody.
Right.
I think that's part of dating, isn't it? Is seeing if you want to spend every day together.
Being a good snuggle is really important.
Yeah, exactly. A good snuggle is very important.
Maybe men can snuggle. I don't know.
Well, I think they can. I think they're able to.
Okay. I don't think Chuck can, but okay.
No, he is a lot, but I do like him.
a lot, and I don't know if she I know she wants a long distance, and I think she said at one point Pascal would be really fun because
he does. But I do think they plan the jets for him. I mean, I don't think he has his own jet or anything. You know what
and
I mean?
they had the designer clothes there for him. And
No, the dates are kind of uneven sometimes. It's like, okay, well, I'd rather do that than
yes,
you know.
because that one guy get a horseback ride.
Well, maybe that was his thing. You know,
Compared that to Vegas, that's not fair.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think. Okay, so there's one more episode left, and then I think she'll probably be on Dance with the Stars next season. They love a Bachelor on there.
She is?
Probably.
Oh,
I feel like they always do, but Gary really did get the shaft. You never hear anything about like woman he picked.
no.
I don't know. They're done. They're gone for him.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, Golden Bachelor.
Okay.
Let me know if no, you're not done yet. I was just saying
No.
if you want my. That you're like okay.
I didn't hear the music.
No music yet.
I'm listening.
I love that's a good hot topic. I love my mom is queen of hot topics. Every day she sends me hot topics, like every single day. Even if we're not filming hot topics, she sends me hot topics, and it's great, and I love it. And so yours are like, but yours are always sad. My mom will always send me when someone dies. She's like, this person died. I was like, I don't know if that's a hot topic.
But it's a celebrity that, you know. Oh,
Yesterday,
okay.
I mean, it's sad. It's always sad. But yesterday, you sent me a really random one. Someone who was in like Young Frankenstein like 40 years ago. I mean, it's sad, but I was like, oh my God, I can't talk about this like a hot topic. But it was sad.
Oh.
But thank you for it.
But you loved, didn't you love Young Frankenstein?
I did love Young Frankenstein.
Okay.
Yeah. I appreciated it.
And she wasn't Friends, but you never watched Friends, so.
Oh, she was in Friends, yeah.
She was Phoebe's mom.
Oh, really?
Terry Gar.
Oh.
Did you guys watch her?
Rest in peace. I mean, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad. But it's always like a death. Or my mom gives me a lot of updates on Kanye West, too. Which we never
He bought
talk
another
about.
house. Can you believe it? In Beverly Hills and Poor Neighbors. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
If it ends up like that Malibu house, he gutted it.
I don't
It's
know
all
the reference.
cement. Come on, who does that?
My mom's like the biggest Kanye fan / hater. She knows everything he's doing, but also is like, oh, those poor neighbors. I'm like, all right, I don't know. That's always an update on Kanye West with my mom. I was like,
he's in the news all the time.
love the Kanye update.
But you go back and forth with me, and you'll send me stuff, and then you say, "Oh, I already knew that," or "No, that's a new one." So
there will be stuff where like, oh, we did talk about that on Hot Topics, but I love all of it.
yeah.
You always send me like newsreels at like 5 a.m. It's just like a ton of like Facebook news, and I love it.
Well, I know you're up because I'll check Instagram, and whoop, there you are at the top of the circle.
Yeah.
Your story.
I do post early. I love an early post on there.
She's up.
I always get up around like 5:30. It's always Good
Yeah.
time. I like to see when you're up
that's
to.
cool.
And I like the news. Honestly, I love the news updates because it's like,
Yeah.
there's my mom doing
Like
well.
you said, it's been pretty sparse lately.
Yeah, I feel like that's good. No drama's good drama, I feel, for the most part. I feel like.
Oh, really? Then you don't have a show. It's gone.
Okay, I mean, that is true. Do you follow any of the social media news, like YouTube, TikTok? Do you know any of that, the updates on those? Any drama?
Unlike Callie, I do go on Instagram. And every
She's
once in a while
dragging
I'll go on X. And I see Oscar's got his own, what is you got, a Trish Crave? And
Yeah.
now it's Oscar Crave.
Yeah,
It's
Oscar
all
Craig,
that.
shout out.
So
So you go on Twitter.
I don't like, I was off Twitter for many years. And then I came back on because
on.
I wanted to see what you're doing. And then I just don't like it. I don't usually check it.
Yeah.
And TikTok's okay. I get a kick out of the people on live.
Oh, you love the lives. You love the live. You love a TikTok live. Do you see Jeffree on there?
Yes.
Okay.
And I see the guy who does that. The gum chewer. And then, yeah, everybody's on live.
Yeah,
And some
that
people
meme-
just sit there. Do them older people? Do you see that older man? He's like doing the same thing every time.
No.
I do that. Okay. But yeah, they got to have time to be on that for live.
They have the time, that's for
I gu-
sure.
I
Yeah, they
guess.
have. Yeah, but you were on it a couple times, and now you're not a TikTok liver.
Yeah, no. Callie's trying to get me to be a gamer, but it's got to be an easy game.
Which game have you tried to play?
What did you have me play?
Five Nights at Freddy's. And she's like,
That's hard.
it wasn't fair. She said, it's not scary. I'm like, well, that's because you're in the daylight and you don't have headphones in.
Oh my God.
It's like,
Did you play it? Because me and Oscar couldn't figure it out. We couldn't figure it out for like an hour. Did you play it?
I tried. I just didn't get
Did
it.
Did she get in anywhere?
you don't go anywhere in security. You just have to play security
We were
and
like
stay
walking.
alive.
We were walking
We
everywhere.
played a few different ones. But
Oh, okay.
I just want to do it for the content. For my content.
Oh, did you film Mom playing?
I want to.
Oh, that's fun. You should.
Oh, with Mario. Didn't somebody say Mario's coming out?
yeah,
I could do Mario. I was really good at Mario Nintendo or
Oh my God.
Atari.
So many gamers
Back in the
here.
day.
Wow. We can do a whole gaming
We do a
segment.
Patreon just without you.
I would love that. Just be like, there in the game today. Go on. Because honestly, it's more entertaining. Because when we play like Fortnite, like I just couldn't even do anything and pick up a gun or
Oh.
anything. I just didn't know how to do it. So
Yeah, I don't know if I could do the shooting thing. That's why I didn't write Hunger Games because I actually thought that was real.
like the movie.
Oscar laughs, but Oscar, listen to this.
Oscar's
I
on the
think.
floor.
You okay, Oscar, back there? Okay, but I'm going to tell you why, Oscar. Okay. I swear, like, maybe 40 years ago, maybe 30 years ago, there was a real TV show where people went on this island and you had to go and seek these people and shoot them. I swear that was
Not a real show.
I'm going to Google it.
Okay.
And then they didn't do it because people didn't want to do it. You know, they got there and
Why
they
would
told them.
they? Let's sign up for it.
Oscar, fact check that.
No one is a fact checker.
Well, maybe it was fake.
Special-
And that was the first Hunger Games. I don't know. But
Okay, I think that was
don't
definitely
know.
fake,
Okay,
but-
might want to edit all that.
Jimmy always getting instruction on the edit.
I am going to Google that when I get home,
Okay,
though.
if you can find it, send it over.
Okay.
Oh.
Should have been sooner there, Moses.
All right, everyone. My mom. All right, you guys. Now, for my co-host with the most, the one and only Caesar Flickerman with the gray hair. Great brows, great hair.
Thank you. Well, it's time to
Caesar
get
can
serious.
Flick this man any day. You look great. Hi. Hello.
Thank you. Oh, she's here. Okay, everyone's
Okay.
here.
No,
Okay,
Oscar
'cause
left.
Oscar,
We're coming back. Okay, we're coming back. Okay.
Okay, well, it's time to get serious.
Should we do the intro?
and start the actual games.
Oh, let the games begin.
I have here $100. So we're gonna have a costume competition.
I feel like Oscar should be here because you're
He
going to
will
repeat
be.
all this again.
I will tell him.
Okay. Is this your accent?
Oscar changed out of his.
No, you can still. No, but you remember what you guys wore. You can still.
I don't know if that counts. I
You
feel like
can
you should be
still-
disqualified if you took out
So-
your outfit. You stayed in this the whole time. Moses
will-
has been in this since 10 a.m.?
10 a.m. It's the
10
first time I'm on camera.
Yeah.
And you will write the name of the person and not us. So from the 5 contestants,
Yeah.
the 5 guests, okay?
Well,
You will write the name. You will put it in the bucket.
It can be based on costume, interview, not like it can be everything. Like who gave their all,
Yeah.
who did you enjoy the most? I don't know. That sounds kind of mean, but just whatever. This is kind of, Moses came up with this competition idea, by the way. I thought maybe it sounds a little mean.
Okay,
but
you don't want the $100?
No.
$9 an hour.
Not the
This is-
9.
10 hours of work.
The upgrade.
So when Oscar come back,
We'll do a vote.
We'll do a vote. You guys will put a note in our Mickey Mouse Halloween bucket, and we'll announce the winner.
Yay!
Of the, what is it, 127?
127 episode of the one and only Just Trish Hunger Games. We are here. This is a fun one today. How are you feeling?
Good, it was fun. I mean, it's really fun. It's like 30 minutes each person, and
It does feel like a game. It feels kind of like this like marathon or whatever.
it feels like a marathon.
Oh my God.
Call in.
We think about that woman who we talked about last Hot Topics who had the 100 guys and filmed it. It was like, no, I know, but it feels kind of like that. Like it's like just quick. There's like a timer for it. You know what I mean? And it's
Next episode, we have 1,000 people.
1,000 is wild. 1,000 interviews in one day. So you're Caesar Flickerman today. What? I always thought you were more of a Haymitch, but you're like, I'm going to be Caesar, which I love. But also, why?
Because I looked at his pictures, and he's like,
You like the teeth. You liked it. Okay.
he's always like this.
You liked him in the movie?
No, not so much. But
Okay.
I was just like, okay, who will I actually look like? Actually,
You think you look more like what's Caesar Flickerman, yeah. Than Haymitch.
definitely. Yes.
Wow, I thought more Haymitch, but okay, I love it so
Probably
much.
if we check our ancestry, we have more in common than Haymitch.
Check it out. Check out the ancestry. Well, I love it.
Fact checkers.
You went, you went full on Caesar. Well, we are the host of the Hunger Games, so it's kind of like fitting to be here today. Did you bring? I guess we could do an interview. Well, you've had 2 interviews now on Just Trish. So should we do a hot topic?
Mine was more favorite Halloweens.
Okay. You don't have a hot topic.
I have favorite Halloween stories.
Okay. What's your? Wait. How? You didn't even celebrate Halloween as a kid.
No, I didn't tell you which one is my favorite Halloween.
Okay.
Was it supposed to be a kid?
Oh no, I guess not. Moses did not celebrate Halloween growing up, so
No,
never
I was
dressed
not
up.
here. So.
Yeah. But your birthday falls. We had your birthday yesterday. We were on a boat, which was wonderful. It was great. And so your
So wait, you're already walking into some of my favorites. So
Okay.
my first favorite one.
Sorry.
My first favorite one is us in Disneyland the first time.
Oh yeah, we did
We
go.
went
Yeah.
trick or treat in Disneyland.
In 2021.
Yeah, that was really fun because I mean, not only going to Disneyland but also the special like Halloween night that they have there, and that was really fun.
And you never trick or treated before that.
No, or I mean, yeah, and also it's kind of like I think our first time alone in Disneyland.
Our first time alone. Yeah, our first time. Yeah, yeah, it was our first time alone. And like, you never trick or treated with someone's kids or anything like that. You never trick or treated as a kid. So
No, not really. No.
that was your first time going up and being like trick or treat, getting
Doing
candy.
that, and we stayed at a hotel and Disneyland. It was just fun.
Yeah,
it was a really
that was a
good-
really good experience. That was really fun. It's really
And then-
expensive though. That's why we waited 3 years to go again. That's so expensive. Even this one, I'm like, okay, we'll wait a couple more years.
Yeah, and also for Malibu to be old enough, and she's like, I mean, at 2 she's like a 3-year-old, so we were like, let's go.
Yeah. She enjoyed it, but the scary part, the parade was a little scary for her.
Yeah, but it's normal. I mean, it was mainly loud, I think, but
She was scared of all the rides like Peter Pan and all those. She was like,
only the bad parts,
The
like
villains,
the parts that are
yeah.
like scary. She was scared, which is natural, but she loved it.
And then we went again this year for Halloween.
So then the second most favorite is that one, going again with Malibu, which is a completely different because I didn't experienced it as a kid. So now
Yeah.
with her, you get to really experience it.
Do the trick or treat.
And her meeting the characters, and that was just amazing. Like,
It was
because I didn't even know how she'll react. You know, seeing Mickey Mouse. She loves Donald Duck and his wife
Daisy.
Daisy.
Yeah. Did you know the names of the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse before
No,
you?
not before.
Never knew?
Definitely not Daisy Duck, and
Wow.
you know Donald Duck. Yes.
What about the cow? Do you know the cow's name?
I didn't, but now I know.
What is it?
Is it? I'm not sure. Is it Clarabelle?
Yeah, yes.
At the beginning, I thought it was Cowbell, or I wasn't sure what it was.
Or cowbell.
Because she says it. I learned
She
it
loves
from Malibu.
Clarabelle, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
that
God,
was
those are
fun.
your favorite Halloween memories? Wow.
So wait, but there's and
Shout out
one more.
Disneyland.
So yeah, it's 3 in a row. So the first one, there's one in between that's my favorite. When I was watching The Mandalorian with Malibu as a baby, and then we dressed up as she was Baby Yoda.
That was her first
And that was the
Halloween.
Mandalorian,
Yes,
yeah.
she was like 1 month old, and you were taking her.
That
as
was my
Baby
favorite
Yoda.
because I watched all The Mandalorian with her, kind of like, and it was perfect. It was
She
like,
loves it now too. You guys were watching it the other day.
yeah, we just went the other day, and she sees it, it's like Baby Yoda.
She loves it. She does look like Baby Yoda too. So that would make you the Mandalorian. Pedro Pascal himself. Thoughts on Sexiest Man Alive?
I hope he wins.
Really? Over Jonathan Bailey, babe.
I'm not into the.
What's our household? This is a Jonathan Bailey household.
No, but this way we have 100%. You know, you're fully invested in him.
Okay.
I'm invested with Pascal, so we win.
Okay, I
Either
like
way.
that. You like him for Sexiest Man Alive. Who would you choose as Sexiest Man Alive, not them two?
I'm debating you as Zac Efron or you as Gerard Way. Probably Zac
Just
Efron.
me. Thank you. I'll take it. Thank you so much. Oh, Halloween memories. That's crazy. So all your favorite Halloween memories are since you
Together.
met me. That's a good answer.
I mean, it's crazy because we have like, I don't know, 100 cosplays and images because somebody just posted all of those. And I was like, wait, we only been together for like 4 or 5 Halloweens.
Yeah. Technically
So for
5
us-
Halloweens.
So for us, it's like Halloween year round. We're always.
Always in cosplay. Never stop with it. Yeah. I guess your favorite, you didn't have on the list the Halloween party I threw you for your birthday, 3 years ago? Pastagate, where the the truffle pasta went missing. It was so sad. We spent so much money on the catering, and the pasta was nowhere to be
We
found.
thought the food was in the fridge the next morning.
No, it was
Couldn't
not
find
there. Once I
But-
told Moses the price of the party, he was like, "Why would you spend that much?" And I was like, "I don't know. I wanted to make it special."
Yeah, but it was a good party because that was the first time all of your friends and all of my friends met because we wanted them all to meet before the wedding.
Yeah.
Because we met in quarantine, so nobody met anyone anywhere. So
Yeah.
it was like the first time to meet everyone.
That was a good party then. So overall, it was good, minus the pasta that we
I
couldn't
didn't
find
care
after.
about it that much, but
Oh,
yeah.
Callie did. Callie's like Pastagate over there. It was good. We were Corpse Bride that year. That was very. Did you know who we were?
Yeah, like I knew the movie, but not fully. I think we watched it
How many of
then.
the cosplays do you know that we do that you're familiar?
Well, I haven't watched Wicked yet because it's not even out. And I've played and sang most of it by now.
Yeah. So now when you watch it in the movie, you'll be like, I know this.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, I was like, can we wait on the Wicked until I see it? I was like, no, we have to do it now for the Halloween.
No, it's more like I wish I saw it. Like,
You didn't see A League of Their Own. You haven't seen that one.
no.
And then I didn't see. You saw Hunger Games, so Catching Fire. We watched it first time together.
we try to watch it before we do it.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard. We haven't had any TV time solo in the past 2 weeks.
We've been
It's
going nonstop every day.
Yeah. It's been-
And if we're not going, you're going. It's like
Yeah.
photo shoots, magazines, billboards, New York.
Booked and busy.
That's exactly.
That's how it was. I did. Yeah, that is actually last week was that. It literally was like Playboy, Fashion Nova, Petra Collins, then your birthday. It was kind of that actually. I did feel very busy, booked and busy.
Yeah, and it's fun. This is the time.
That's what I say. I'm like, we always say it's a flow, and I'm like, right now it's like a really good high. And now November, now that Halloween's passed, now we have to start the TRISH'S rehearsals and stuff like that. I have
Yeah, if you
stuff to
thought
put together.
if you thought Halloween was something, Christmas is
It's crazy,
much bigger.
especially because it's like now we're in New York, San Diego, and Thousand Oaks, so it's gonna be
It'll be fun. I mean, we love traveling.
nonstop. So come see us, TRISH'S live. Do you know what's your favorite Christmas song? Oh, you don't celebrate Christmas, or do you? Did you growing up?
No, but
You
when I
didn't.
moved here, growing up, we did not have Christmas. We were jealous of it.
Yeah.
You know, I think everyone around the world is kind of jealous of the idea of the tree and the gifts, and it looks cozy. And
Yeah.
So we all aspire to celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
But my favorite, I don't know, when I moved here, my favorite song was always Feliz Navidad.
Really?
It's like Feliz Navidad. Dun, 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 dun.
Feliz Navidad. Dun, 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 dun. Do you know it? Okay. Oscar coming through with Spanish. Never, ever. What is it? Sing it one more time.
Prospero año y felicidad.
No español año felicidad. Is that right?
Prospero año y
What-
felicidad.
What's it mean?
Like Happy New Year.
Oh, prospero año
I wanna wish
felicidad.
you a Merry Christmas.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Yay!
How can you not love that song?
That was a good one. What's the one you hate, Cal? You remember you're like, I hate this song.
Poor Kelly.
Simply
Oh,
a wonderful.
Paul McCartney, right?
That's like, he loves that song. You're like, I hate that song.
No,
Oh, you hate it too?
I don't love it, but I think it just when the songs when I think when November starts, we have a playlist of all the Christmas songs. That's all we play in the car.
Yeah.
So I think that song came up, and we were like driving. And like,
My sister's like, I
don't
hate
know.
this song. I was like,
okay.
oh my God.
I think that's what it was, but we literally play in the car. That's the only thing we play. And the oldest Christmas songs we can find, we'll play. Because I remember your dad was in the car with us, and he was like, "What? How do you know these songs?"
Oh, yeah, he's always shocked. It's like it's a popular Christmas song. I don't know what to say.
I just have a playlist of all the oldies, and
Oh, well, yeah, Christmas is coming upon us.
can't wait.
You said that about Halloween.
Oh, Reva's come and gone. Now we're in the Christmas spirit. So you missed it,
Should we
Oscar.
do-
Yeah, when you were
So-
gone, we announced our contest.
We're gonna
Yes.
pass. You're gonna write the name, put it in the bucket, and then I'll come back
they-
here and announce the winner.
On each paper?
We're voting.
I'll give each one a
Or best interview.
best costume. I guess guest. She's opening it up to more costume guest.
Okay.
Stories.
Because it's not fair because you all have the same costume. So, like, that's not fair.
Split the money.
Yeah, you could. If
And,
there's a tie, you can split the money. So, did you show the prize to Oscar? Show the prize.
So the prize sent us by Mr. Beast.
Yay! The $100.
$100. We want to pass it on. We
Mr.
don't.
Beast is sponsoring our
And
Halloween
then,
costume
but you
contest.
can't vote for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Only the 5 of you.
Because clearly I would win.
All
so.
right.
I did offer to help everyone. And I will say I was very surprised for the people who were just like, I want to do my own. Like Jimmy's like, I'm fine. Katniss was fine. Even Isaiah was like, I got it. So I was actually like very impressed when people got it all together. So, well, no, not to say I'm not
bragging.
No, first of all, I do think you looked the fierce, but I wanted to help everybody. But everyone's like, we got it. So, anyways, no, I love it.
Shout out to-
I love to control like a situation. Like I love having everyone glam, everyone thing, but I love when people do their own stuff too. I think it's very cool and it shows the effort and the initiative. So,
There was
all right,
definitely.
let's pass it out.
So one second, I'll be right back here.
Okay. All right, you guys. So as we take this break, Trishmas Live is coming soon. Shout out, by the way, to the Just Trish crew over there. That's actually amazing. It's actually amazing how many people we do see all the time to help make this work. I want to do a little Christmas party for all of us. I think it'd be fun because we never hang out. I never hang out with anyone, but I would like to hang out with you guys outside of work. You guys catch Trishmas Live December 5th, December 10th, and December 15th. Also go to patreon.com/justtrish to see behind the scenes of the tour. These are great characters, though. I mean, Hunger Games has some cool characters. Oh, look at Pony. Wow, huh?
What are we gonna do next?
Next Halloween?
No.
Just next to dress
Next
up?
week.
Next week, what we're dressing up. It's hard. Group costumes are
more
hard.
fun.
This was a good one. This was a good group costume. Let us know what we should be if you guys know. If you guys can think of a costume for 7 people, let us know.
Well,
The dwarves. The
yeah,
7
I was
dwarves.
gonna say.
Wait till Zachary comes on. We'll all be a dwarf. Wait, we should show it so we don't look like we're cheating. Oh, wow. First
First
vote,
one.
Lenna. Lenna as Megs. Wow. All right, next vote is Callie. Whoa. I guess we should have voted too, huh?
We can.
Okay.
We can.
You just make us vote for each other,
I know,
and we'll hate each other for losing.
I know. Second one, Lenna. Oh my gosh. Okay, Lenna slaying with the Megs.
It must have been because I thought they were.
Oh my god.
Callie.
We might have to vote. We might have to vote.
We might have to be the tiebreaker. That's true.
Fourfold. Who folded theirs 4 times?
Yeah, that's wild. Whoever did this. Isaiah did it. Let's see.
Okay, we got.
Jimmy with
on
the
the board.
board. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, was that all the votes?
5 votes.
Yeah, you guys really should have written yours down.
So
first.
I guess we said we had the possibility of splitting it.
I
Yeah, it's a tie.
would have said Isaiah because you look most like the character, or Katniss because he had his own props. You know, I feel like, but you know what? I love it. I guess I can't vote for my own family. I don't want to be biased.
But still, if you
So.
vote for them,
And then Peter bleached the hair. So, I mean, but everyone was great. I mean, Meg took the character that nobody
I think split
wanted.
it between 5 people.
Yeah.
We each get 20.
Well, you are the winner. Is she the winner? You're the winner, so you can
Well,
have that
Kat-
moment.
Kelly
Oh.
and Lena, you guys are
We're-
the household. Your household won.
I think
The house of.
the house
we won't
of-
say the
As
address.
Isaiah was saying, once we get onto the other side of the Capitol, we're gonna split it. We're gonna be the good
I
people.
love that. Should we just do a little split now? Just hand out
Yeah.
ones to people.
You can't just make it rain.
The $9 to Jimmy.
And then you have to dance, and we'll throw them.
Do a little division, yeah.
you so
Just
much.
randomly. Wow.
No,
Oh, wait,
no,
what? Why
you
are we
can't
doing $1 at a time? That's going to take forever.
This is what dreams are made of. people.
Just count a few. Wait, no, what? Are we,
do it.
okay,
Dreams
well,
are paid for.
this is yes. Thank you guys for competing today. This has been so great.
This is your gas money.
All right, to wrap it up, it does feel like the end of the year sort of thing.
I was thinking that earlier.
Right? It does feel like
But
it's
this is
the end of Just Trish podcast today.
We're gonna start with a new season. Maybe Halloween is probably our New Year type.
Oh, is it a new
moment.
season for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
After this, we'll come back completely new, same set, same everything, but completely new. Completely new mindset.
Yes.
New cosplays.
This was so much fun, actually. Yes. Did you guys get some? Yeah. You guys. Look at them splitting it up over there. I love that.
Well, it's time to go to Vegas. We need to all go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Go buy lotto tickets. Well, we can't promote gambling, but we could go do something.
Drag queen.
Yes. Tippet drag queen. You're the MVP of the Halloween season, I will say. Everyone has said that on TikTok, like the way that Moses just goes along with all these Bridgerton and Wicked and without
fun.
knowing.
I mean, it always feels like it's our wedding photo shoot.
Right, like a little engagement shoot or something. And you committed by shaving. I was talking to Jim about this earlier. He's like, I thought about shaving, but I was like, no, it's going to take forever to grow back. And I said, Moses, same way. He doesn't like to shave, but you did
And
shave.
this morning it was hectic. I jumped into the shower. I got out, and suddenly I realized I didn't shave.
Did you have a beard yesterday?
It was long.
Really?
I mean, not shaved, but So
Oh.
I jumped back in, shaved, jumped back out.
Oh my gosh.
Because I was like, I can't do it to you. You'll be
I didn't,
so
yeah.
sad if I show up with like a scruffy face with all this.
I mean, it does look really good. And the fact that you committed to a wig, which you also don't love wigs. And people really love the wig commitment too. So you are the
I'd
MVP.
rather a long hair wig than the short.
I would have voted you as the winner of the costume contest. I do think that you. I know you were.
Well,
I
I would have
know.
voted you. So
Wasn't eligible, but you were. You do. People like when you dress up, and I think that's
Thank you.
the everything, honestly. So maybe this will be your favorite Halloween memory in the future. The Just Trish
well, I'm
podcast.
just gonna add them to it. Yeah.
It was really fun, and I really do appreciate everyone being here because it was cool. There is so many people that make it work. I feel like I'm winning an award right now, but I feel like we won the best podcast or something.
Well, I think we did.
Yeah, I think so too. It's really fun. I love doing it. I love that it's like here in our house and very cool. So
And all the people that work with us, we love them. We enjoy spending time
Yeah.
together. Everyone is creative and adds to the show. It's
Oh my
like,
God, so much.
Like nobody
That's
feels
crazy.
like it's work. It's
Yeah.
really fun and
we love it, and we love you guys. And Christmas is coming. Well, Thanksgiving, but no one cares about that. Christmas. Christmas is upon us.
Trisha is not performing in Thanksgiving, so you can skip that straight to Christmas.
No, none of that. But we love you guys, and no other hot topics, no other anything else.
I don't know. I think this is the peak of the show. Just leave it at the top.
Leave it at the top. Okay.
mean, if you want 4 more minutes, but
Okay, what else?
Sing Feliz Navidad.
Well, we did
we
that.
did that. Any other song requests?
Need a teleprompter.
Maybe one of your Christmas songs.
Okay, go. Well, Pink Christmas comes out. It's leaked now on our
Oh, Pink
Patreon.
Christmas.
Yes. Thanks, Jimmy, for
It's
doing the
the
lyric
summer.
video.
I mean, the season to be hot.
Christmas. It's like, oh, follow yourself. Ooh. I can't believe you guys all stayed. That's what on the call sheet I said you don't have to stay if you, but it's nice if you do. And you guys all stayed, so that honestly is amazing. We'll do Halloween bonuses, like Christmas bonuses. We'll do a Halloween bonus.
Just all get a chance to ride the Christmas tree with the snow blown.
Oh my god, that would be so fun. Honestly, that would be such a sleigh. Open up your Christmas cards this year. Last year, one of my hairstylists threw out his check
Oh my
because
God.
he got the Christmas card and threw it out. Yeah, and it had a bonus in there, and I was like, "Did you ever get your bonus? You never cashed it." He's like, "Oh no, I threw it out on accident." I was like, "Okay, random." So don't throw out the Christmas cards.
No.
Who's not coming to Trishmas over there? I know, right? Is there, you coming Trishmas?
I am.
You coming Trishmas? Trishmas? Yes, let's go. Let's do it.
Wait, what's...
Trishmas Live, it's my concert. Are you gonna come? You should come. I always feel bad.
Totally go.
I never want to ask people to do like film for me, like photography. But if you want to come take pictures, is it? I don't
We're
know.
making life. This is real life for... I mean, it's like it's show for everyone who goes to the show.
Yeah, that's true.
But I feel like for this group, it's real.
I should have had you for my wedding. We got ripped off by our wedding photographer, honestly.
I'll go back and look. I probably have some pictures.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wish we would have had you.
Do you have an opening act for Trishmas?
No, not at the moment. Why? No eras. Not yet. I should maybe, but
Maybe Malibu Barbie.
maybe
We'll see.
Malibu Barbie, Scotty Sire if he's available. Oh, we didn't talk about that, but I know it's the end of the
What?
episode, but we didn't have a Zayn and Heath mention. Zayn and Heath,
Oh yeah.
should I mention it or no? Is it like shade? Okay. Patreon posted the billboard. Shout out Patreon. Love you so much. I was so excited to see it. I just looked at my slide because that's what I was tagged in. So I was like, wow, I'm tagged in this. This is so cool. And then everyone, I was looking at the comments because shout out Just Trish fam. You guys all went and like spammed the comments with pink hearts and disco balls and said we're here for Trish and loved it. I didn't even realize someone's like, oh, I don't know who the first one is. And I was like, who's in the first slide? I didn't look. And it was Zayn and Heath. Gotta love them. Unfiltered, getting that promo on Patreon. I kind of live for that, you know? Well, that's the shout out. That's the Zayn and Heath. Go check out the Patreon billboard. It's in Times Square right now. Go to patreon.com/justtrish. Go follow everybody. We'll put all their handles. You could do like a little cast list. You could do like, you know, starring all these people.
Starring as.
Ooh, maybe at the beginning we could do that. All right. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Restock of hoodies next week. Tickets are on sale now for Trishmas Live on Ticketmaster.com. We love you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Good job, everybody.